Hello, Peach. Hope you're well, mate. And I'm sorry I can't be on your live stream tonight.
Yeah, you already know who it is. You already know. Hey, I called right at the end, bro. Told me we won. Yo, Antonio got a motherfucking tap in because Harry Kane's a pussy hole. Ha ha. Fuck them spuds. Take some of that, you dig? Yo, I try to call you during the game. I try to have bro do a little triple. But it ain't work because this dummy got the fucking Buffale phone playing and he can't make international calls. But he gonna sort that out. Once he sort that out, I'm gonna plug in with you, B. Yo, big up everybody, man. So happy, right? Yo, when I get back to my cell, I'm gonna make a fucking big ass brick. Jack Mac with the pickles, with the fucking chips, with the everything, you heard? With a little sazon packet for the season. Yeah, you know it. But hey, man's happy than a motherfucker right now that we beat them spuds. And bro, they'll put in the bet for me on the gambling account. We up all the way. You heard? Listen, don't nobody worry about me, man. The general's straight. I'm in here with the bros, with the twins. Listen, CB fine. Don't worry about me. Don't lose no sleep over me. My commissary on swole. Yo, they got mans in the kitchen. That's my little jobby job. So I get a little extra grub and things. They only pay a motherfucker like 15, 20 cents a day. Ain't that some bullshit? But yo, it don't matter. It helped me pass the time. But yo, it's all love. I want to give a shout out to the homie Titch. And I hope his channel's popping. Yo, shout out to Atlas, Bex, Wash, yo. Now, of course you, Peach, you my brother, man. Bro done told me you done big me up like every motherfucking day singing this shit. Yo, don't get knocked, don't get pinched drinking the motherfucking ciders out in the block, you heard? Put them shits in a coffee cup like I taught you, man. Don't be out there getting pinched with no fucking ciders. Who else? Who else? Uncle Wally World, Uncle Neil, Uncle Kieran. Hey, Uncle Kieran over there in Australia. Good eye, mate. You know what it is. Kangaroo fucking style. Hey, CB the General, he's straight, man. Big up everybody. Spread my motherfucking love to everybody. But for today, man, it's just super fucking gas. We beat those spuds, man. I can't see the goal. It don't even fucking matter, B. It don't matter. As long as we beat them pussy holes, you heard? And when I jump, you better have 1,000 subscribers. You dig? Hey, I'm out this bitch. I gotta go bust they ass in the card game. But yo, one love, man. Up the motherfucking hammers, you heard?
See, like it's just a liability on the hospital if you leave and then something happens, right?
Yeah,
because you haven't been considered like medically stable yet.
Yeah.
So perfect. Because I read her note, so I just wanted to remind you. I didn't see you before you left. So.
Yeah, because last night there was a couple of my friends. They went to the House of Wings, so I thought, why not go for like a cheeky pint? So I went for a cheeky pint there, and she's like, I prefer if you didn't do that. So I was like, all right.
Yeah, just because like they also need to know in terms of like medication can be affected with the alcohol.
Yeah.
And then also alcohol with biopsies, like alcohol can make you bleed more. So that was also a risk. Yeah. But you probably heard the whole thing today.
Yeah,
so.
It was a good operation today though. They got like pieces of my lung.
Yeah, I heard that it went well.
Yeah.
And you got knocked out. You didn't have to be awake for it, right?
I don't want to be awake for them things. No way.
10.7. Okay, good.
10.6.
I know. Look at that. Because I was looking at it. I'm like, I know it's going to be a 20. It's going to be a 20, and we're going to have to call the doctor.
See, when I first got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, Jessica, it was like 23, 24, 20. When I first came to the hospital, I was 53 rising.
Oh my God. How old were you when you got diagnosed?
How old was I when I got diagnosed? Hold up. Like, I'd say like around 30. Yeah. 30 something. Yeah. So I was type 2 in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I drank a lot of fizzy pop. So like I love fizzy pop, honestly. I could live off like orange Fanta, grape Fanta. I could live off of that. And so I that's that started up, and that and like sweets like chocolate bars and yeah, but I don't. That's the thing. I don't have a sweet tooth. I don't have a sweet tooth. I do, but that's like once a year. Like once or twice a year, I get like a craving. But it's just because it's just because of my work. I was so I don't know. It got so boring. I was like, I wanna eat some candy and drink some fizzy pop.
Yeah, just live your life a little bit.
Yeah, and that was the wrong thing to do. So in February, they said I was type 2. And then when I had the tumor on my pancreas, they said I turned to type 1. So I graduated.
Yeah.
No, they said it was too scary. They said if they did, it would be too scary. And they said there would be like a 99% chance that I wouldn't get off of the table. So I was like, no, thank you. Yeah. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. As soon as I like started filming, the nurse came in to check my vitals and ask about all my diabetes and this and that. Hold up.
Velsa, give me another player rating.
Okay, generating a random player ratings. Calculating player rating. Identifying player. Player recognition activated. Declan Rice. Played 90 minutes. 8 out of 10.
Captain Fantastic could have gotten a 9, but I do agree with your 8 out of 10 rating. Velsa, give me another player rating.
Ready? 2, 3.
When you get those, I get those myself the needles I have are going in that. Because I know
Some people do get these ones, but really just depends on the doctor, like pharmacist. Like
I know those ones for like doctor where they tell you how much and then it kind of gives that much. You know what I mean?
yeah. So you just like kind of slide it around, and then that determines how far this pushes it out.
Can you get it with the needles inside like those ones are?
So these ones you always have to attach a new needle on. That's what these guys are. This is the needle.
Yeah.
So it doesn't come with the needle at all. You attach that on there.
Oh, and then
yeah, like and then these ones are single use.
I like that.
Instead of having to change the pen every time or like the one needle, it's a lot easier to do that.
Yeah, I like that. I like
right?
that. I like that. I like that.
Whoever came up with that gene.
There is a young girl. Her name is Isla Caton. She is 7 years of age. Many people have come together, many good people have come together. Not just West Ham fans, not even just football fans. Good human beings, trying to make you aware and to raise some awareness. If you have a social media account, you can help. You can make a difference. This here is the Just Giving page. All we ask you to do is to share it onto your social media platforms. And no amount of money is too small. Time really is of the essence. This young girl has, for most of her life, been in and out of hospitals. I've got a friend of mine, and his daughter went through the same situation. That there's a little girl out there that needs your help. Share this link onto your social media platforms. On behalf of Isla and Isla's family, thank you very much for listening. Come on, you irons.
We can't kick up Bye. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hammers Fans United. And first of all, I have to say, big up the sponsors of this video, which is WeStHaMRaNdoM. They did send me a tracksuit, and I'll put a link in the description. But because of this fantastical performance result, I will just put the WeStHaMRaNdoM logo somewhere in the video and leave center stage for West Ham. So yeah, the link for the tracksuit they sent me is in, I'll put it in the description.
Yeah, this is one of the best rotis yet.
I need to try it. So that's the butter chicken here.
No.
Right? Oh,
so I had the butter chicken roti first.
Yeah.
Then I had the lamb vindaloo roti. And then this one is Mama's classic chicken curry roti.
Oh,
and that
You good?
Let me tell you,
You
Mama,
got too excited.
Mama put it down. Mama put it down. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I can handle a fair amount of spicy, but you know, I'm still a white girl.
No, but you'd be surprised how many people can handle their spice. And, like, no matter if you're a white girl, browning girl, whatever girl.
Oh, do you have an IV? Or it got removed, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. We have to IV.
I have to put another one in.
We have to IV it.
Yeah.
We have to IV it, B&Q it, IV it.
We started the day putting an IV in. We're ending the day putting in another IV.
I know. And what did I say to you last night? What did I say to you last night? I said, and where did she put it?
Put it in the
I know.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, that's ironic.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? But
We didn't even know we had that conversation.
I know. Everything happens for a reason. It's weird. But I'll show you, like, the roti place. I got medium at first because there was this one comment that said, don't ruin the dishes with, like, crazy spice.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. So I had the medium. It was okay, but I could handle more. So I said, give me that was the butter chicken one. The vindaloo one, I was like, give me the medium one, but with a hint of.
I find the butter chicken, because of the cream, it tends to, like, calm down the spice anyway.
100. So I was like,
you need to be careful with that.
Yeah, no doubt. And I said, that's what I said to her. I was like, the cream kind of balances it out. So, put a hint of hotness in it. And she did, but the cream, like, balanced it out too much. So this classic Mama's curry one, I said, you know what? Do the medium and edge it to, like, the hot.
Mm-hmm.
And she did, and it's like the perfect spice.
That's good.
Yeah, it's the perfect spice. Oh, my days. Okay, hold on. And Luke, what the hell are you doing, man? I don't know. Get some rest, yes. That's all right. All right, take your time.
For the new.
Yep. All right. Yeah, and I cleaned that up. It was everywhere. I was opening the door. I went to the toilet, and then I had to bring that in with me because I was on.
Oh, you were still connected to it, right?
What did they call it for the heart? The
magnesium.
Magnesium.
Yeah.
So I was on the magnesium, so I had to bring that in. Went to the toilet. I went to the sink. I tidied myself up, and then on the way out, I was pulling the IV out of the toilet, and the lock thingy rubbed right against the IV, and it just kind of like.
So you finished the magnesium though, right?
Yeah, I finished it all.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank God it.
Yeah, it was done. It was empty. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. So do you watch football? I know they call it soccer up here, but do you watch football at all or no?
I used to when I was younger with my family. But
Yeah.
honestly, I kind of like,
Just busy being a nurse these days.
yeah, like I
Yeah.
like I keep up with what's going on. Every time I go to vacation or or game on, I'm like, oh, okay. Like last night, we were playing.
Yeah.
Rotation. I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do that.
No, they beat the Leafs. They beat New York Rangers 2-1.
Oh, so they actually did. Okay.
No, third win on a row, third win in a row. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's always rough for them. They're like West Ham. Yeah, like they show up and then they drop the ball. Then they show up, then they drop. But this season,
Yeah.
the Leafs and West Ham is like they haven't dropped the ball yet. Like since the yet.
Yeah.
But there might not be a yet. There might be not. There might not be a yet.
I think I'm just going to stay pessimistic about them, though. That's why I don't get my heart hurt again by them.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just grab some supplies, okay?
Yes. Sorry about that. Just when I started to stream, the nurse comes in and she's lovely. Like I can't like tell her to, I can't punk her off. And she's been wicked. She's one of the good ones still. Straight up. Wally, I'm showing you this curry. This roti, man. Like, I'm showing y'all, man. I ain't even playing with y'all. Like, come on. Look at that, man. Look at that roti. It's like a naan roti. It's like an East Indian. It's an East Indian roti shop. Like original Don Gargan East Indian roti shop, man. So you can get butter chicken, vindaloo. I got Mama's classic chicken curry. Out of this world. Oh, the spice is good. Got some chocolate milk right here. Need it. And how I do a chocolate milk jar? Like I'll get the carton of chocolate milk, but I'll also get a carton of like normal milk, and I'll put the normal milk in, and then some chocolate milk, and some normal milk, and then some chocolate milk, and some normal milk, and some chocolate milk. Shake up the normal milk, make it all bubbly on top. That's how you do a proper chocolate milk jar. I'm showing you. Gaza, I see you. I've missed you, my friend. Well, let me go to hold on. Okay, so I can go this side. You won't see my grubby mitts. Hold up. I mean your food. Yeah, sure you do, Wally. Hold up. Oh. Wally, how are you? Gaza, how are you, my G? Doing good, Gaza. How are you? Wicked. Wally. More importantly, how are you, Peach? I will let you know. Guys, I'm good. Thanks, Wally. Get that Peach back. Thank you, guys. It means a lot. Peach, good. Good. Where's this? Where is it?
You can say, are you on the phone, or you can stay on the phone if you like?
Yeah, no,
I can work around that.
No, don't worry. You do your thing. I'm just gonna put this on. Oh, where is it? This is fun.
Giving them that. Now look, set piece, blood. Always gets fucking set pieces. They always score from set pieces. I knew it! And of course, fam! I fucking course, man, fuck this, blood. Nah, I fucking knew it, blood. I knew it. I said this all in my preview, fam. Set pieces, they're gonna score, fam.
Sounds good.
Pretty good for a guy who doesn't know anything about these other
Yeah,
two.
you science, you know, sometimes
Yes.
you can't deny science. Not all the time, sometimes.
Right.
But in this, you know, so far, then it's working because that bench is
Excellent.
strong, and others have picked the same players as you anyway. So right, so I always call this the juicy bit because now we get into your starting team. So if you could tell me which club your goalie plays for, I will put them on the screen, and then it will probably be obvious as a number one. Which club for your goalkeeper?
I'm originally from Essex, but I live now in Frisco, Texas, just north of Dallas.
Word up. I'm a West Ham fan because of my father, dog.
Anything on underneath it, so I'm not showing you.
We don't need to see that. We don't need to see that.
Hung on the trees. There they are. Bellamy.
Where does one get a West Ham onesie?
I don't know, it was a Christmas present last year. It's pretty cool, look, you know.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
I think we're going to strap yourselves in.
Peaches in the building. Peaches in the building. Rah, rah, rah. Rah, rah.
Oh, I'm just disappointed. That's the end of the season. That's the end of success. That's the end of Declan Rice. That's the end of Lingard. I mean, at least we had a good season. At least we had a chance to have fun. I'm just counting down another hour that I have to be available for work, and then I'm just going to get fucking obliterated.
Like, are you weirder things have happened, man. Weirder things have happened. Keep your mojo about you, dog. Keep your positivity about you, dog. Keep those claret and blue glasses on, dog. I ain't playing. And he was able to like call switchboard and get me a meal.
Oh, what happened here?
Oh, I was in a car accident.
Oh, okay. So that is gonna be maybe I can do.
But look, it's on that side too. What?
Damn, that looks like a bad one.
Excuse me. Yeah, war wounds. But yeah, Thomas, he called like what did they call it? Like the operator board thingy.
Oh, like switchboard? Or
yeah.
like the diet office? Maybe?
No, switchboard. He called switchboard to get through to the diet office.
Yeah, and they weren't answering?
No, they answered. And every time I place my order on the internet, on their little site thing, they've always messed it up. I actually talked to the lady there. She got it all right. And I got breaded sole with pilau rice. And then I got like tartar sauce, Miracle Whip, and relish to make my own like kind of tartar sauce. Mm-hmm. And it was wicked. It was fire. It was absolutely wicked. And then the pilau rice, I got hummus, and I put hummus on the pilau rice. But what I'm thinking is they do chicken strips.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to get the chicken strips with the pilau rice, mix the pilau rice with the chicken strips.
I love how you're already planning out the next meal.
You see me? And
you're here for the food, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
You're like one of the first and few people that actually like the hospital food.
Hey, food is good. You just have to do it right. That's it. You just have to do the food right. That is it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm gonna get the chicken strips, put them in the pilau rice, mix it all in, and then get the hummus and the breaded sole. No, I can't get two of those. You can only get one chicken strips, breaded sole.
You know the whole menu, don't you?
Yeah.
Off the top of your head, you're not even looking at it.
Yeah. Trust.
Your veins are very wiggly.
I know. You know what one lady went through? She went through like one of these or that.
Yeah, I see those ones, but they're not.
No, but they're
not very straight. That's the only issue.
One. It was on this arm.
Yeah.
And she went through. It was on this arm. She went through this one. I think it was right there.
That might be better.
And it was like good. There was lots of blood.
Yeah, 'cause this side. Yeah, I don't think it'll get this side very well. Like, there's this one here, but it's hard to see because you have a bit of a bruise. So let me.
Like, you see how like I love my food, right?
Oh yeah.
And like,
I'm getting in the way of that. I know.
no, you're not getting in the way of it. Like, you can come and join me for like food sometimes. Straight up, I ain't even playing, because like I'll put it down. I get the chicken strips. I'll mix them in the pilau rice,
Let me try the other.
and then I'll put the hummus on it. Jessica, I'm showing you, it'll be fire. One of my friends in North London, Charlie, he goes to Subway, and he
Do you want to
gets.
put your arm up here?
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me
yeah.
see if I can.
He goes to Subway, this guy Charlie, and he gets.
Oh, other arm.
Other arm? Yeah.
Let me move. Let me switch out the tables. So I'll move. Oops, sorry.
No problem.
Just so we don't have to like rearrange everything.
Yeah, yeah.
We got a clean slate here.
Dope.
Put your arm up here.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll try to see. That one looks like it could be good.
Yeah, so this boy Charlie, he goes to Subway. He gets a chicken sub, like one of the breaded chickens,
Yeah.
bacon, corn, and ketchup.
Bacon, corn, and ketchup. Oh, that's not. Bacon, corn, and ketchup.
Yeah.
That's it?
And it's the bomb. Like,
I don't see myself liking that.
I know, but you can't judge it. You have to try it. Like, they don't sell corn here at Subway, so I had to get like corn in a can.
Yeah.
And I did it, and I was like,
You did it yourself here in the room.
No, like home. Not in the house.
I was just like, that's an interesting craving.
No, I went to Subway. I got the chicken sub, I got the bacon, and I got the ketchup. Then I went home, did some corn, let it cool off, put it on. I was
The happiest person.
I was in seventh heaven. Yeah. Yeah. It was yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a weird angle for me. I'm just gonna go on this side.
Yeah.
Got everything ready.
Excuse me. That's what this oxygen thing is like, better than you think, isn't it? Like,
really helps out.
It does.
Made a huge difference.
Yeah. Weird, man.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to turn your arm a bit more. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see here. So, not move down. You okay?
Yeah. Needles don't bug me as long as they're not in my hand. I don't like them in my hand. I hate them in my hand.
Everyone hates them in their hand.
You watch this. You'll get it first time.
I love the vote of confidence.
I'm serious.
I think your vein moved out of the way though.
Okay, you'll get the second time.
Let's see if we can reposition it. Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. There you go.
Oh?
Yeah.
It looks like it's in though.
That's weird. Like, my veins are big, but they're just squiggly wiggly.
Yeah. Like it is in here.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can advance it. I think your skin is a little dry, so it also doesn't wanna.
Yeah.
Like I have it in, but it won't go all the way, and it's just barely.
Try another spot, like just up or just down from that.
I'm just gonna try to see if I can advance it first.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. Right now. You got it?
Let's see, moment of truth.
Okay.
It's not bleeding, but I did get blood. Let's see. Couldn't get it in all the way, but is there any pain?
No pain.
Yeah, it doesn't want to go through.
What about like up here?
Yeah, I can try it again higher up on the spot, but this site might bleed a bit. That's the only issue.
No, I'll put pressure on that.
Is there pain?
No, no pain. Honest. Nothing, huh? Stupid things.
Which is weird because you look like you would have been really easy to get an IV.
That's what everybody says.
And well, I think you just have like tougher skin.
Yeah.
A lot of younger people,
Mm-hmm.
that's the only issue with them. Like they look like they have great veins, but then.
Yeah, I'll hold that down while you try somewhere else.
We'll just put pressure on that side.
Yeah. I got you.
There you go.
All right.
Okay, so that was a dud.
I want to get you try. There's this one spot there's this place called Life Labs, and this girl Julie works there.
Mm-hmm.
And every time she goes to this one spot, like in and around where I am right now,
Yeah.
she gets it every time. I think it might be there. I don't know though. Like right there.
Mm-hmm. Right above it.
Yeah. Like if you feel.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Hold on. It's okay.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, so I can stand up there.
Doesn't look like it's bleeding.
No, it's not bleeding at all.
If it starts bleeding, we'll take the tourniquet off.
Yeah.
You said around here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's not bleeding at all.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Move your arm just a little
See,
bit
it's
over.
kind of bulging out, isn't it?
Yeah. All right.
Get in there.
If we're gonna don't let it move out of the way.
There you go.
That's it. I just need to get it to go all the way in. Okay, we can still leave it like that. I think it stopped again. Your veins don't want to stay in the spot.
It's not even wrong, is it?
It is, but it's ballooning out. It came out.
Shit.
It's like as soon as you hit the vein, yeah. As soon as you hit the vein, it just wants to.
Yeah, I can just use that one on this one.
Oh no, because the other one's gonna start bleeding if we take that off.
Okay.
Now you have an X on you. Hold that for me.
X. That's what we do. That's our like sign to the football club I support. We like do an X like that.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
You know, I knew that.
I know you did. Maybe trust me.
All right, I'm gonna see if one of the other nurses want to give it a go.
All right. Sounds good. No hands though. No hands.
Okay, I'm gonna take that off so you can get some circulation.
All right. Thanks very
Hold
much.
those ones for a little bit.
Yep.
Garbage.
So when you used to watch football, who did you support? Did you support anybody?
Well, it was more. So I'm Portuguese, so I would watch Porto.
Like Benfica.
Oh, don't talk to me about Benfica. Those are crazy.
Okay.
There's a rivalry between them, don't you know?
Oh my days.
It's like the ultimate rivalry.
I know, that's like West Ham and Spurs. Oh my days. Yo, sorry about this, man. This is like the Peach Medical Show. I didn't mean this. Hold up.
Let me see if I got everything.
All right. You want this in the garbage?
This we can keep.
Yeah.
We might need that. That's garbage. I'll take up some tape for them.
Yeah. Is that garbage?
Oh no, we need. Actually, yeah, this stuff is garbage.
Okay.
This we keep.
Okay.
That's for good. I'm just gonna grab some more gauze just in case.
Okay.
Oh, I got got that.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
It's over there.
Yeah.
Right?
Somebody move.
Yeah. Okay, they're gonna be here any minute.
All right. Okay. What? Come on, you irons. See that? Got an X on my arm there. Beating wolves, dog. That's a sign, dog. That is a sign. They couldn't squeeze blood out of a West Ham man, dog. That means it's going to be nil. No goals for Wolves. No goals at all. None. And then Irons 2-0. That's it. 2-0. West Ham. All right, sounds good. I gotta watch this. So I went to my roti place, right? And they gave me these things. I never had these things before. They look like little bicycle wheels on bicyclette wheels. It's so good to be back, straight up. But look, they look like bicyclette wheels. So tasty. Mm-mm-mm-mm. They got spice in them. They taste like styrofoam spice with taste, though. A styrofoam spice with taste. That's it. What's everybody saying? Wally's in the building. Yeah, I don't know. I seen you. That's why I mentioned your chicken sub, dog. It's getting play over here. Big plays in Canada, dog. How do you mean? Hey, Charlie, how are you? LOL. Wally's laughing his ass off. Well, guys, how are you? Is that you, Peachy? Is that you, Peachy? Is that you? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Is that you, Peachy, in disguise or in the present? Is that you, Peachy? Because you don't know you're the biz. I got my BC cuts. My BC cuts. I hope everybody is brilliant. Straight up. I love y'all, man. West Ham Families. We should have a YouTube channel called West Ham Families. That'd be dope. Like everybody's YouTube channel. It'd be like Gaz's YouTube channel, Daz's YouTube channel, Charlie's YouTube channel, Wally's YouTube channel, myself's YouTube channel, Titch's YouTube channel, like Andy Miles's YouTube channel, like everybody. Just like West Ham Families. And anybody can post at any time. West Ham Network could like come through, dog. Hammers Chat could come through, dog. American Hammers TV could come through, dog. Little JAK to the E could come through. Hometown Hammer could come through. That'd be dope. West Ham Families. West Ham Family Stories. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot. Straight up. Hold up. Daz is in the building. Hold up. Daza, it's indeed the legend himself, Peach. I don't know if I'd go that far still, but respect. Top lad. Saying what up to Darren. Peach tatting up the nurse. How do you mean? She's gorgeous. Portuguese, gorgeous. I ain't even playing with them. I just kept the convo running, you know what I mean? Running like Usain Bolt, man. Trust me. Trust me. Where's my chocolate milk? I still got half of that roti left back. But I don't want to eat it all. So I got half a bacon cheeseburger in the fridge. Just half. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna put the roti in the fridge. Have the bacon cheeseburger. And then I got stickies all over me. Stickies. Stupid stickies. ECG stickies. Stickies. What I was saying. Oh, bacon cheeseburger, which is dope. It's like a home cooked bacon cheeseburger. It's live. Live, man. Yeah, 2-0. We're gonna be Bulls. Oh, I like that. Peach said yes. Guess Peach. You with some big food talk? Yes, Peach with some big food talk with the nurse. But you love this. It's done now. Peach, don't mess about. I ain't messing about nothing, dog. I'm behaving just for now. You wait. Shit's gonna get ugly in a second. Great move. Use the food talk to chatter up. You done now. Two ways. Two ways. Let me show you this. And these are like proven facts. Food talk, you can talk food talk to a girl to get with her. Dog. I ain't even playing with you. I've done did it. You can also have like a good crack with the gal. Make her laugh, sort of like panties get a bit like sprinkly, wetty. Next thing you know, she's like all about you, dog. Want to get with you and things. So you can food talk a gal to get with you, and you can like make a girl laugh up to get with you, dog. I ain't playing real things. Just Charlie Wiley done. Don't mention the Charlie Ills in my turn. Yeah, you know what? I don't think so. You know why? She's Portuguese, dog. You know what Portuguese love? Anchovies, dog. No sardines. Sardines, they also love anchovies. Sardines, they love grilled sardines. When I went to Portugal, dog, the grilled sardines there are mwah. With the lemon on top, like grill marks and all, dog. I love them. So for her to like muck about with like grilled sardines, Jelly Deals is too far off. Real things. Real things. Just saying, man. If it was some Canadian girl, yeah. Because the only fish she's gonna eat is like tilapia. You get Canadians, they're like, I don't like cod. I'm like, why don't you like cod? They're like, it tastes too fishy. I'm like, is fish supposed to taste fishy? Like, do you eat like a steak? And you're like, oh, that tastes too steaky. That tastes too beefy. No. No. So how can fish taste too fishy? Mental, man. So I could see a Canadian guy not liking Jelly Deals, but not a Portuguese queen like this no dream dog. I ain't even playing with you, man. Jessica the Rabbit. What diet does the nurse recommend, Peach, for your recovery? I could say something really foul right now. Or I could say the truth. I could just make something up. Roti and cheese, the roti and bacon cheeseburgers. Done. That's it. Man, she needs to get involved with my Subway order. She's dissing it without trying. You get what I'm saying? I done told her. We gotta get it straight up, man. Narrow and straight back. I ain't playing. I respect her decision, but also fam, allow some room for some newness, dog. Not Graham newness, Subway newness. Not Graham newness, Subway newness, dog. Allow some room for some Subway newness. Peach, you take us all over town with you and share your medical with us. Legend. I don't know how you mean. Open book things, doc. Lots of laughs. Gaza. Confessions is a Hammers fan. Love it. Reminds me of a Carry On film, Gaza. Love it. Yes, damn. What is the Norse? Portugal. Yeah. She is. Wow, West Ham Clips is in the house. Boom. Wicked. Peach at the back. Peach at the back post. Bosh. Done. Peach at the back post. Bicycle kick.
Back.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do your vital signs.
Oh, okay.
As soon as I was sitting over there, I was like, I could have done that while I was in
What was I today? I was like one.
Like blood pressure?
I was close to like the 120 over 80.
Like a perfect score?
Yeah, it was like 117, 137.
I remember I was like one number off. I can't remember if I was like 119 over
Yeah.
80 or if I
Yeah.
was like 120 over 79 or something like
It
that.
was close.
It was
like-
so frustrating.
So let me ask you. You're from Portugal, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm from here, but my parents are Portuguese.
Okay. So, but do you like the Portuguese diet, like grilled sardines and like all those type of things?
Sardines, not a fan of.
Uh-oh.
I know, but I do like fish. I'm very picky with the type of fish that I like.
Are you like one of those people who's like, that tastes too fishy?
No.
Good.
I hate that. It's
Good.
just, I don't like how salty.
Yeah.
Like
See, I
codfish and sardines are.
See, I love that. That's the sea right there. Like when you're by the sea
Yeah.
in London, you can smell the salt.
Yeah. But it's also just the way that you prepare it. Like things like codfish, you need to soak them and you need to prep them well in advance before you cook them because they can be way too salty.
I just put them right on the grill.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Just like straight from the
Yeah.
butchers, like salt
Yeah.
rind and everything?
On the grill, yeah.
Oh, that is just pure salt right there
Yeah.
that you're eating.
Yeah. And I'm a diabetic. Like,
Oh,
that's
gosh.
it, right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at it. I was like, where is your thermometer? You had one yesterday.
Yeah.
Your room just throws me off every time I come in here. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. 36.9.
Nice. But honestly, you have to try the breaded chicken, bacon, and then get some sweet corn and ketchup. Your mind will be blown. I
And
know.
was it from
Subway.
Subway. Okay.
Your mind.
But have you had Mr. Sub? Mr. Sub is honestly highly underrated.
I agree with that.
It's way better than Subway.
I agree with that.
See?
I agree with that.
I didn't have it for like the longest time.
What'd you get from there though?
I can't remember what it's called. It was something like I think it was like Mississippi something. I can't remember.
I've had that, the chicken one?
Yeah.
I've had that.
It like threw me off. I was like, oh, it's just gonna be like a whatever sandwich.
Yeah, I've had that. And you know what? I'm not a big fan of like your assorted club, but I am.
Because the assorted club is like it can be so boring.
I know, but it can be so like just like
something is exactly what you want.
Yeah, it can be so like so dirty sometimes. Like you just want a dirty sub, and it's like give me an assorted club,
everything
like,
on
yeah.
it.
They put those lunch meat and things on it, like, and you can basically lunch meat. You can like
the assorted sub reminds me of like elementary school.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
Like the what you call it, the luncheon meat. It's like you can basically roll it in a ball, and it's
like whenever your parents are super lazy or whatever when you're in school, like that's kind of like the go-to.
Yeah, and the salami sub is so good.
Yeah.
You have to try Mr. Sub salami sub. They're the best.
Subway or Mr. Sub?
Mr. Sub.
Okay. They always like mess me up, but yeah, Mr. Sub is way better.
Mr. Subs. This will sound weird, but you it's big plays. You have to try it. It's Mr. Sub salami.
Yeah.
With pickles and mustard.
That's it.
And sub sauce.
Just like okay, I can see that. That's like a very
it's simple,
German sandwich.
But it's like the tastes are like firecrackers.
That seems like a classic like German sandwich.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
I never even thought of that, but it does.
Yeah, it's like Germany in a sandwich.
Yeah.
All of the meats, pickles and mustard, that's Germany.
So you're from here, but your background is Portuguese. Please tell me you cook peri peri chicken.
Yeah, a lot.
Yes, my girl,
like classic, like barbecue chicken, like all of like tonight.
You ever
been
to Nando's?
Nando's is kind of like a rip off on Portuguese chicken, to be honest.
Okay.
It's not authentic.
Okay,
it's like very like North American.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was okay. But like if you go on Ford Drive, close to that area.
Oh, John's Barbecue.
That one's good.
That's my favorite.
And then one in Mississauga, it's called Braza.
Not as good as John's Barbecue though.
Braza is better.
No.
Their potatoes are better.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah. The chicken is very comparable, but their potatoes are way better.
John's Barbecue, I get it. You get it grilled, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get it grilled, but the sauce that he uses, it has like a bit of vinaigrette. Yeah.
Yeah. Their hot sauce is so good.
Their hot sauce is my favorite, better than any Nando's sauce.
Braza has a better hot sauce.
Oh my days.
Have you had it?
Do you live near Brazza?
No, I don't. I live in Oakville, but that's like pretty close because I'm on the border.
Okay, well, if you're up early one day and you're coming in at noon, pick up some Brazza. I'll give you the money for it. Straight
Just
up.
bring it over here.
Yeah,
I
I
just
will.
have to know that you're not going for another biopsy.
Oh no, if you bring some Brazza over there, I will give you the
Happiest person
funds.
ever.
I will give you the funds, and I will be in my hospital bed, smiling.
You won't care that you're in the hospital.
Oh,
You're just-
I wouldn't care if I was in the hospital. I wouldn't care if I was in a volcano. I wouldn't care if I got like I don't know, put back in time when I was in middle school. I know I yeah.
Duly noted. Just bring you chicken and you won't care what happens.
Chicken, chips, and like 3 or 4 or 5 of their hot sauces.
Yeah, if I do that, I feel like the doctors would yell at me.
No, it'll be on the low. It'll be on the low. I won't say a word. I will not say a dicky word
Numbers
straight up.
don't lie.
Pardon me?
That's it. Numbers don't lie.
No, but so I'll say I went to Tim Hortons and pigged out
And you just have like
10 donuts at Homer Simpson did. Straight up.
That's our outlook.
Yeah, we
I'm
got
just gonna put this in
all right.
documenting,
All right.
and I'm gonna go back to the other.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
All right, Jessica. That's how you run your day. What? Okay, Wally Clips is in the building. Wally, Ben, Steen, and Peach, and they're coming out of the hospital. Oh no, you know when? No, apparently I'm gonna be here till Tuesday, Doc. I had an operation today, which is good. They cut up like parts of my lungs and thing and got them cultured, so I know exactly where the problem's coming from. So I'll be able to get like an antibody or whatever to like just kill it off. But they have to do like more work in and around there still. I felt better after the operation though still. Got put out, had some crazy dreams. West Ham winning the league, the World Cup, FA Cup, Europa Cup, League Cup, every cup. Yeah, no, felt good, man. Felt good. And they got to go back in my chest area, chest cavity, whatever you want to call it. They got to go back in there next Tuesday. So I'll be here for Tuesday. And then I'll stay Tuesday because I had an operation that day. And if they find what they find, I'll know Wednesday. If they don't find what they find on Wednesday, I still have, that was from the CT scan. I still have what you call it, when they put the gel on ultrasound. I still have ultrasound on my chest, ultrasound on my abdomen, diabetes medication, like here, there, everywhere. Oh, if those who weren't here the other day, I'll show you what I did. So they were giving me this insulin, right? Watch this. What's up, man? You all right? Yeah, everything's chill. Yeah. No. Yeah, Jessica tried, but I got big veins, right? But it's like, they wiggle, man. They wiggle? They wiggle. Wiggle it just a little bit. You can try, she tried this side. I tried this side. Like, there's the plate there, but you're not going to touch the plate. No. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's go. Yep. Here, you want this or no? Because I don't want it in the hand. I want it in the arm. You want it in the hand? Yeah, I want it in the arm for sure. Yeah. You can see what happened with the door. That always happens when I get it in the hand. You just have to be very careful with it. Yeah. When you push an IV all around, it can easily get caught up. Tape it up proper, huh? But you can sit down. All right. Well, you want to come to bed? Yeah. You come to bed so I can hold the bed to my height. Yeah. Hold up. You got that. There you go. There's more light right there, man. More light right here. So you support Arsenal?
Yeah, all the way. I used to have a cousin that played for Arsenal in the 80s.
You used to have a cousin who played for Arsenal.
Arsenal for more than 8 years.
More than 8 years, huh?
Yeah, Kano.
Canoe?
Kano, yeah.
You're cousins with Canoe?
Kano, yeah.
What? That's madness.
I come from a big soccer family.
Yeah. That's mad. Canoe
That's
was.
how I got stuff to Arsenal. I've been going from Africa to watch Arsenal again.
Yeah. Canoe was a bad man.
He's a bad man.
Yes.
It's a good hitman. I call him hitman.
Yeah, man.
Okay, you can see that. I don't know.
Yeah, Canoe was out. West Ham drafted Canoe one time, I think, now.
Huh?
West Ham drafted Canoe.
Yeah, he went there one time at one point
Yeah.
after leaving.
No, didn't you go to Spurs? I don't know if he ended up coming to us.
No, he didn't go to Spurs.
No?
Yeah, he didn't go to Spurs. But
You ever been to, like, when they had Highbury? You ever been there? Highbury, Arsenal's old ground.
yeah, I've been there. Yeah,
Yeah, you been there?
I've been there.
You been to the new one? The new one, the Emirates?
I haven't been to the new one.
No, that's like me. I ain't been to the Arsenal new ground either.
No,
old one.
I went to the old one, but I haven't been to the new one. 2019, I was in England. I really wanted to see their game so badly.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get a ticket.
Yeah, it's like both of sometimes.
So I couldn't get a ticket.
Oh, trust me, man. It was through my dad's godson got me a ticket to go to Upton Park, and it was heaven, man. Not just when you went to Highbury. It was like it was all red for you everywhere, and it was all player and blue for me everywhere. It was wicked, man. So you saw Tariq on replay?
Yeah, I've seen yeah.
See Burkhead play?
Beckham, I never see Beckham play.
That would have been a sight.
I never seen Beckham play. The only time I could have seen play is when he went to the States to play. I said,
Yeah.
I said, you there? I want to see. I would have loved to see you when you in action.
That one goal, man. When he died, he volleyed it on his left foot, put it up around his body, turned around and smashed it in with his right foot. That was absolutely genius. You know Portsmouth, man. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for Accor.
You know Portsmouth, their fans are so dope because they would play in Arsenal and Thierry Henry, he's skinned like 3-4 players, went on to score, and then scored a beautiful goal, and even the Portsmouth supporters. Yeah. Even the Portsmouth supporters, after Thierry Henry scored, the Portsmouth supporters started like cheering, and he didn't know what to do because he's like, oh, our supporters, like, why are they cheering me? But he was that good. Like, you got respect. Like, the Portsmouth supporters actually that good.
He's good.
Yeah, man. Where's he now?
He's a coach at
France,
France or Belgium.
Belgium, I think. Maybe. You got it? No. I think it's Belgium. Martinez.
I don't even like their setup these days.
No, I don't.
Their setup.
No, that's what it's happening.
Can you feel the full thing?
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't blame you about Arsenal. Like these days, man.
No, it's good.
That future, and it's the pro looks good, man.
The last time I watched their game was probably like a month. So you know what now. You guys are killing it because I love them so much they can easily give me out of time. Yeah. You paying?
No, not at all. Relief, right? Too. Right.
You know what?
I said relief to tell you the truth, because that's when we were trying to get one in for like an hour. You think Arteta's the right man for your team or no?
Who?
Arteta.
Arteta?
Yeah.
Is he gonna need a supporting player around him?
Yeah.
If one person can't do it, you know the way the league is right now. One person can't do it.
Yeah.
No, it's not possible.
No. See, that's like the way we're running right now. We got one person who's managing, but then we got, excuse me, then we got like a back end staff of like 4 or 5 people. What are you looking for?
You guys have a good player. West Ham have a very good player.
Yeah, but it's the back. I'm showing it's not just one man. It's the backroom staff behind that one coach.
Yeah, and you can see that the team is connected.
Yeah.
Understand?
The camaraderie and vibe, everything. Real things, man. Real things. West Ham, finally. Oh, finally. That's awesome. Yeah, it did feel cold when you flushed it.
Yeah. In here.
Yeah. Is that it?
No, that's it. I haven't finished.
Oh.
Calm down. We still gotta try it. We gotta flush it again and to make sure we're good. You know, that's the main. So when I push it, it's still the code. When I push it,
No. Yeah. Not when you first said it, but then it came. Yeah, my cousin who's amazing, so he's point guards too.
probably have his heart broken many times.
It's the same with West Ham. My heart gets broken every season,
But you know, with Arsenal, there's too much expectation.
Yeah.
Too much, when you have too much expectation.
Well, y'all went on to beat the Invincibles, didn't you? So like,
let me write it down. Do you have any pen in here?
with that.
Just write.
You don't see that. That's all right. Up for yeah. See?
You still running these? Is this what you
Yeah, a bit. No,
antibiotics?
yeah, that was this morning. It didn't go. It didn't go
Oh,
through
it didn't go through?
because the one on the hand was all messed up. Right?
They need to take it out.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna do double dosing.
There was a young girl from Georgetown that was doing it, and I a bit of fun.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, man. Respect. Yeah.
Nice one, man. Matthew.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you take it easy, buddy.
All right. I'm gonna put this food in the fridge. Have you ever been to that place? It's called My Roti Shop, but
Where's that? In
just
Oakville here?
it's right across the
Is
street.
it a new one?
Right across the street.
Is it a new one?
Yeah. They say my dosa, but it's my roti. I got the first thing. It's an East Indian.
Where you from?
Where I'm from, England, in Canada.
Oh, you're one of these England.
Yeah.
Canadian snatch up, huh?
Canadian
They
snatch
snatch you up. They took all your accent.
I know they took all my accent. That's what the middle school doesn't get that.
No, trust me. If I'm a try and error. I will just have to-
Tell me you at least got it on the second one.
He did it.
Second one?
No, hold on.
I did it once.
Yeah, he did it once. You got
Because
another
the guy's
try.
moving, right?
Yeah.
Well, don't rub it in or anything.
Okay.
Now you got
Also,
you got
I
to
don't
bring
know
me
if
that carry for free now.
Now, yeah, you were saying you were gonna pay for it. For all this.
Oh Lord.
Oh, did your nurse before tell you that the doctor wants blood sugar to be done at 3 in the morning now?
No, that's all right.
Okay, so I'm gonna wake you up.
Yep.
I'll do super quick, and then I'll let you go back to sleep. Sound good? Okay, so I'm gonna hook you up to this, and you want it still over there, right?
Yeah. Please. Please.
Most annoying noise in the world.
I know you hear it so much.
Might be just battery, but I can plug it in outside. Oh, this is on. Actually, opposite. So that is supposed to sit right above your lip to kind of hold it into your nose.
Like that.
Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Nice. Yeah. So hold it like that.
Yeah.
This and behind your ears like that. Right?
Oh.
Because it actually is pointed up towards your nostril, not it doesn't go down into your skin.
Oh,
Yeah. And see, like the little flap at the bottom, it's like on top of your lip, holding it up into your nose.
See, I thought the flap bottom was on the bridge of the bottom.
Yeah.
Of your
You'd be surprised how many people get that mixed up. All right, put that up there. There you go.
All right.
Let's see that new ID. Oh yeah, see, I didn't even try on that side. That's why.
No.
It's because I didn't try on this side.
Oh, you making excuses?
Hey, God, make myself feel better somehow. Just let me have my moment.
Yeah, you can have it.
Okay, there you go. And then we're gonna start this.
Yeah.
Let's see if this is done.
Is it good?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm butchering it today, aren't
I no comment. I'm treating with this. Would you be able to put my chicken roast in the fridge?
Yeah, sure.
I got a bag. I got like a gray bag at the bottom.
Oh, you already? Is it? Does it have like your name or?
No.
Or
And you don't have to put it in the bag. Just put it beside the bag.
Okay.
Yeah, just put it beside the bag because I got like chocolate milks and if you want that, I got an ice cream in the freezer. If you want it, you can have it.
Oh no, I'm okay. Don't worry about it. I have way too many sweets, especially with all of that discount to Halloween candy.
Oh yeah.
You know I have to buy some discount.
Yeah, like the little like Three Musketeers and Snickers and
Mars bars,
Smarties and
like the whole pack. Of
Coffee
Mars bars.
Crisp. Oh, please give me some Coffee Crisp.
Okay.
Kit Kats are underrated too, you know.
I think so.
Yeah.
Kit Kats and Oreos are on, or not. The Arrows are not Oreos.
No, Arrows are good.
Those are delicious.
Yeah, they're bubbly. They're bubbly.
When I was a kid, I actually did. You know, in like the commercials where they would like hold it to their tongue and they're like, bubble, bubble.
Yeah.
You remember those commercials?
Yeah.
I feel like I just showed my age. Like any kind of like Gen Zer, they would be like, wow.
I like the mint Arrows.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of mint chocolate. It's not my jam.
I like mint chocolates. I like orange chocolates.
Orange chocolate is delicious. I have to agree with you there.
Mm-hmm.
That is like one thing I will say. Those ones are delicious.
Do
you want this close by? Or you're good?
I'm good.
I'll just put it on.
I used to love peanut butter chocolates, but then I got allergic to peanuts.
Seriously? Oh, that's the worst. Is when you get to love something and then like, never mind.
Like I can never have a Ferrero Rocher again. I can never have a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh, yeah.
Like don't
And the
Reese's
Kit
peanut.
Kats don't have peanuts?
Nope.
But you look at that. I learned something new today.
Because they got this one box where it's peanut free, and it's Toffee Crisp, Smarties, Mars Bar, Arrow, and Kit Kat. I think those are the five. And I used to like
that you can have.
Wonder Bar. Like they get a Wonder Bar in England, which is garbage. We get a Wonder Bar here, which is amazing. And
Really? I wonder why it's different.
I know, but it's so different. So different. And our one tastes amazing, but it has peanuts in it. So I can't have that. Ferrero Rocher. I can't have Reese's Pieces. Like
Just allergies getting in the way of your happiness. All right.
I know. And then E.T. phone home. Whatchamacallit, Elliot, and then he used to eat the M&Ms, the peanut ones. And
Yeah.
I didn't have those. And the Reese's Reese's Pieces.
I haven't had
Smarties.
those. Reese's Pieces are so like I love the peanut butter cups.
I know, but the ones that are like the Smarties.
Yeah, those ones
Oh,
are
those are so good.
You know, they have a bunch of different ones. They have one where it's like peanut butter. They have other ones that are just like a full peanut.
I know.
And I think they have a different version too. They have like so many different
I know.
versions of peanut butter.
Thanks for telling me. I can't have any of that.
Yeah, well, life sucks. You just gotta deal with it, right?
Oh, if I get allergic to crayfish or crawfish, crayfish, I'm going to the moon and not coming back.
You're like, that's okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
risk
it.
it for the biscuit.
That's it. If they say you're allergic to crayfish,
That's the end of the line for you.
yeah.
Well, we gotta be happy with what we got now, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Okay, I'm behind on some of my
I can imagine.
so I'm going to do that. But if you need anything, just give me a shout.
Not a problem. Okay? Would you be able to close my door?
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you want the lights? Oh, yes. And, lights on?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. What, like, that was like, what, that was like a TV show. That was like a TV sitcom. Just had a girl from Portugal on who, like, makes her own peri-peri. Then the youth comes in. His cousin is Canute. Like, am I in the Twilight Zone right now? Like, why did I have to hit record? But I did. Everything happens for a reason, though. Madness. Absolutely madness. Complete these things, man. I don't know. Yo, I sent out some invitations. If anybody wants to come through and talk, feel free, man. This just seems like one of those nights. Wow. This just seems like one of those nights, Doc. And she told me how to put the thing in properly. Weird. Okay, top lad. Evening clips. Yes, top lad. Absolutely, Charlie. Trying to learn some new pickup lines. Word up. Hey, Charlie and Wally. What up? Love it, Peach. Anchovies on pizza, yummy. That gets the standing ovation. Yes. 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 Not all the time. Not all the time. See, I could do pineapple pizza and pepperoni all the time. Tomato sauce, heavy on the tomato sauce all the time. I could do that all the time. Real talk. Anchovies on pizza? Couldn't do it all the time, but near enough all the time. But I've never mixed the pineapples and anchovies. That might be the new flex. I might try that. I've never mixed those. I've kind of kept them separate entities. You know what I mean? I might try that. I think it might be hunky, dorky, deliciously. Honestly. But yeah. Yeah, she told me how to put this in. It's like there's a lip right there. And I thought the lip went like right there. Because it fits, it's flat. But apparently the lip goes there to push the two like prawn things like up nostrils. You know what I mean? Interesting. But yeah, anchovies on pizza. If I'm having an anchovy pizza, dog, I'm having a thin crust. Like that's a personal pan pizza is kind of like a doughy crust. It's like a dessert pizza. You know what I mean? Throw the pineapples on, pepperoni, heavy on the tomato sauce, done. Sometimes double pepperoni, just cause, you know. But anchovy pizza would be thin crust, sauce just to order. Like, don't have to be thick on it, just sauce to order. Balsamic vinegar. What else would I have? I was gonna say artichokes, but no, I don't think so. I do like artichoke though. It would be thin crust, regular sauce, cheese, of course, and maybe some gorgonzola. Some gorgonzola cheese as well, just sprinkled upon it. With your anchovies, green peppers for the crunch, mushrooms, just cause. Pepperoni, but also like soprassato. I know it's like a salami. That would be my anchovy like go-to pizza. Normally, when I put anchovies on the pizza, what do I have on it? Like that's a gourmet pizza that I just talking about. But normally, when I have anchovy pizza, it's just like thin crust sauce, pepperoni, mushrooms, green peppers, anchovies done. Real things. Peach, you're so smooth. Yeah, right. Peach, I have to go, my friend, to get some more sleep. I have to go, my friend, to get some more sleep. You take care of my friend. Bye, Peach. Come on, you ants. Come on, you ants. Come on, you Wally. Thank you for coming on, Wally World. It's a pleasure. Cheers, Wally. Bye, mate. Wally. What's the Wolves score? Yeah, tell us, Wally. 3-0. I love it. I was going to go 3-0 because of the 2X things I got. It equaled 2. And because she couldn't get the blood in, that was no goal. So 2-0. That was my reasoning. That would be great. I say 2-1. I'd love to see 2-1. So you could look at it like I got the 2 iron things. She couldn't get the blood in. So, well, she got it in, but then she couldn't flush it. So maybe that was 2-1. You know what I mean? Because she got it in, but couldn't flush it. So 2-1. Maybe. Oh, sorry. Wally Pizza, I got to take off. Great to hear you. Your voice again, feel better, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Peach. Link me again. I checked my emails and the email didn't have the link in it. That was probably me. What time did you send that? I'll link it to you right now. While I link it to you, we'll play the man's thing still. Hold up. Where's the man's thing? Hold up. Where's the man's thing there? The man's thing there. Man's thing.
So DJ Khaled, how would you describe Charlie Walsh?
Legend. Legend.
Yeah. Yes, I'll done sent it to you still. Hold up. Comments. We got 2 people in the place. Dope. Better than 1. Better than 0. Better than nil. Better than no. Look at my look at what Kanu's cousin did that, Doc. Hold up. Where's what? What? Did it up proper, Doc. Look at that. Did it up proper, Doc. How you mean? Kanu's cousin did that, Doc. Kanu's cousin, Doc. Are you playing with me? Are you playing with me? You're not playing with me. You know who's not playing with me, Doc?
So DJ Khaled, how would you describe Charlie Walsh?
Legend. Legend. You know what I mean? I like how you play it like it's my theme song. Do you know what I mean? Like wrestling. Like you play it and then I come in
like big explosions and that. Maybe dance my way to the ring. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's a big place. How are you, bro? Speak to me. Talk to me. I need to hear that silky voice. You know what I mean? While I wait for that.
Silky smooth.
There it is. There he
There
is.
he is. What do you say,
Dude.
boy?
Dude, I saw the link earlier and I was like, oh, Peach is going to be doing a show. So I come jump on. Here you are. You flipping talking food with people. You got Kanu's cousin working you over, apparently. It's mad. It's mad.
That was madness. That was absolute madness. Like, I couldn't believe it.
You got health professionals dissing my Subway order, which fine. All right, listen, you know better than I do, but at the same time, I don't know how I feel about that. But I respect your opinion because health professional.
They need to give that a go still. You know what I mean? Like, hold on, I need to get some tape. Hold on.
That's fine. Listen, I respect them because they know what they're talking about. Because they work in a hospital, and I'm an idiot. But don't knock it till you tried it. That's all I'll say. Don't knock it till you tried it.
I hear that, you know. I hear that 100%. Because you know what? I'll tell you. I don't really. Oh, hold on. Where's my thing? Hold on. Oh yeah, she told me how to put these in proper. Hold on. So what she say? So I was doing it like that. She said no. Do it like that. Hold on. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Weird, man. Hold up. So when you first told me about that sub, I was like, yo, you gotta like. It's like I can relate because I told you my dad like he'll have like a brisket sandwich which is popular in like Louisiana and thing. Normally, you know, they have like it's like brisket sandwich with like barbecue sauce on it. That's the go-to. He has brisket sandwich with ketchup on it. You know what I mean? So it was like I couldn't fault it because I was like, my dad basically does the same shit, and it's like I tried it, and it's a different. It sounds like a different flavor than it actually is. If that makes any sense to you. It sounds like a totally. Go on.
Most of the time when I say it to people, they do react the same way she did, which is I don't know about that one, Chief. But all I'm saying is once you try it, you realize it actually, for some reason, and I don't know why, for some reason, it actually works.
Yeah.
It shouldn't, but it does. It does. And I don't know why. All I did one day was I just put all of my favorite things into a single thing. And I went, let's see what happens. And bang, there we go. There we go.
No. Yeah, it's oh, yo, you're talking to yourself again. Why are you talking to yourself again?
Allow it.
Why are you talking to yourself again?
Don't think just because you're sat in hospital, I'm not going to let you get away with this nonsense.
No,
Brethren,
Brethren, you know what it is. You know what it is. Remember that movie Tom Hanks and he like gets stranded on an island and starts talking to this ball, the volleyball.
Yeah.
What was the ball? What was the volleyball's name?
I can't remember. Harold or something.
Well, that's like you and Clips, dog. That's like you and Clips. Like,
bro, allow it. I didn't type. I've been here the entire time. The message came up. It wasn't me, bro. It's clear as day. Evidence.
That's great. I ain't buying it. I ain't having it. Dog. I ain't having it. Anyways, like out of that, Mr. West Ham Clips, whoever Mr. West Ham Clips is, what a show he did a show with Jake, if you're not familiar, and it was good, man. It was a good show that they had. And yeah, my new favorite thing on West Ham Clips is hold on, I gotta put my phone in on charge. Hold up. My new favorite thing on West Ham Clips is is when it hits the astronaut who's doing the Red Bull jump. I love that. I absolutely love that. Or that little cubby Isaac mother ducker who's like, have it. I love that. I love it. I love the Abbott. And what happened to Abbott? The guy who always used to go to the women's matches on Hammer's Chat, dog.
Oh, Abbott, yeah, he's still about. He's still doing his thing. He doesn't do videos, but he's still just he used to live right by the ground. So it was really easy for him to go there. But yeah, no, he's still about doing his thing. He randomly messages me on Twitter every now and then, which I always get excited about. He's a lovely man. He's a lovely man.
Yeah,
But
he is.
he's not doing videos at the moment, but he's a lovely dude.
Yeah, he really is. He really is, man. He really is. I like him, man. I got all the time for him in the world. But yeah, the one boy who's on the West Ham clips, he's like, have it. I like him. And then Furpo, he's just hilarious. He's just hilarious. And then the whatchamacallit, the cheeses, Mark Anthony, or what does he say about Antonio? Mark Anthony does it again. He's dope. And Tibbles, fat little shit. And with Tibbles, fat little shit, with a fat little kitten. Oh, no.
Well, I'm just glad you get to say all this to Clips' face as opposed to just saying it to me like I have any influence over any of those things.
You know what Clips should do? I don't know if you get copyright for it. Like not you, but whoever Clips is. I don't know if you get copyright for this. I'm just breaking your balls when I'm like calling you. But it's like, yeah, I love for him to like somehow put David Hasselhoff in it. I don't know why. It would just be like, I don't know why. I don't like David Hasselhoff like on the sidelines or something. You know what I mean? Like just like roar, going all mad or something like, or in the ground. All like where's Wally? Instead of where's Wally, where's David? And like, because you know how Clips does that. Number one, would you pass it to this person? Number two, would you pass it to this person? Number three, would you pass it to this person? You could be like, number one, is that David Hasselhoff to the left? Number two, you could do like three different. You'd have to pick David. So you really disguise David first, and you'd be like, is that David on the left? Not you do it, but like Clips, whoever Clips is.
I understand.
But it's like, yeah, is David Hasselhoff to the left? And he would be, but he'd be really disguised. And then do a second one. Is that David Hasselhoff to the right? And he'd be a bit more undisguised. And then like, is that David Hasselhoff in the middle? Like shirt off, buoy, like from Baywatch, like everything. Like, oh, that would be dope. That would be dope.
I didn't know you had this love for David Hasselhoff in you.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I just it's silly. It's seeing the silly people like the Avid and the Red Bull like astronaut, like people like that, like who would be in that section? David Hasselhoff would be in that section. James Brown. No, not James Brown. The guy not James Brown. The guy who had that show.
Famous soul singer, James Brown. Yeah, he'll just be in the middle of it. Yeah, it's James Brown.
And it was a show that the states bit off of you. No, it wasn't that one. They bit the Dynamite. They bit that one off of you. But this was the Jeffersons. Moving on up to the east side. Dun, 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 dun. And he used to do this dance, like get him doing a dance, like they used to get him doing a dance, like it's like people in that bracket, like who else is in that bracket? Rudy, you know the Rudy guy from Notre Dame who won like Rudy. Those are the people.
Do you know what I like? If someone randomly clicked on this video, they think you were talking like this because you were in the hospital and something had happened, bruv. This is just you on the reg. This is just casual on the regular, bro. They'd be like, "Oh, this guy's on some mad drugs or something." Nah, fam.
Blood, this is how I live every day. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, no, but they're like, what? Whoever Clips is and what he's done is absolutely brilliant, man. But there's so much more to discover in the ways of like creativity with like West Ham. Like I was thinking of this one called like, what's that show called, man? Murder Mysteries. There's a show called Murder Mysteries, and I was thinking like coming up with like a thing called like Murder Moyes or Moyes' Murders, and like basically before a match, everybody wants to talk about like what his formation is going to be, what his player picks are going to be, What's this going to be? What's that going to be? And that can be like Moises mysteries, not murders, not Moises murders, Moises mysteries. Like, is he going to pick this person? Why is he going to drop this person? Is he going to rock this formation? Why isn't he going to rock that formation? Is he going to do this? But you could do it like so theatrical, like in editing and shit, that it could be like a little telly show kind of. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like with a host, not like your usual like this. This is just like friendship. You know what I mean? But like with like a host and like, yeah, I don't know. But it came to my head still, you know. It came to my head still, you know, the other day. It's like, yeah, we could. You know what I want to do? You know what I want to do, man? And I'll throw this by you. Hold on. You know what I want to do? Kind of have to cover that up still. But yo, you know what I wanted to do? You know what I wanted to do that? You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to do like during December, it's going to be crazy because like there's going to be so many matches. So like rather than just do something like pull out West Ham United, do like something where like one person would cover, let's say, I don't know, the Wolves match. Next person cover like the Brentford match. Not cover, but just kind of give their reaction on it. Yeah, the thoughts. Gives it that's better. That's better because it wouldn't be a reaction, it would be thoughts. Give their thoughts on it. So you'd have 10 different thoughts because they could do two teams at the same time. So you'd have 10 different thoughts, either from two people doing it how many ever times, two people doing it 5 times, whatever. Like I don't know, but because it's such a hectic session in the month of December, you kind of get lost on who won this and who drew that and what the table stands there. Because we're only looking at West Ham, we're not looking at Norwich, we're not looking. You know what I mean? So it's like it would kind of give every supporter a thing to go to like understand what their team's done. Are they winning? Are they losing? How are they getting on? Where they are in the table? So I wanted to do that for like December, but then January, everybody's going to be doing the transfer thing. So that'll be difficult. But I think the December one, I think that's doable, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be one of those. I think like I counted the other day. I swear there's. I might be wrong because I've said this like 3 times now on shows, and I feel like I need to go back and recount just to double check because I feel like I could be wrong. But I think there's like 9 West Ham games in December alone. Now, no, obviously that's like I don't know if there's a Europa League game in there. There might be one.
You're right. There is 9. There is 9, Charlie. There is. I'm sure of it.
Because there's the Tottenham match as well, the like the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup and all that. There's a lot of games in December, man. Like a crap ton. Like I met a crap ton. It's going to be kind of mad. From a West Ham perspective, it makes videos easy. My man, it makes videos easy from a West Ham perspective because it just means you do the preview, you do the review, and then it's already time to do the preview again. It makes it mad simple.
Oh, no doubt.
But like in general, there'll be so much going on.
No doubt about it. So for West Ham, there's mad things you can do. But think about how many West Ham channels there are, guys. They're all it's going to be the same thing. That's why I'm like, I want to do something different. So it's like all the West Ham channels can do the West Ham channels. May the best West Ham channels like get the views on how we're doing, how we're playing, where we are in the league table. How we're looking to go into this match, how we performed in the last match. There's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be like massive amount of that. So it's like I was thinking, shit, if you could like have one show, just like break it up into like every game. So it's not just favoring one team like West Ham. You break it up into like one at every game. So it's like other people can come on and say, oh, okay. Yeah, okay, this is where we're at right now. Oh, this is where we're at right now. This is where we're at. Because I guarantee you, no West Ham channel is going to do that, dog. None.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's a lot, though. It is a hell of a lot.
Oh, no, I know. But what the fuck am I going to be doing? I'm going to be doing bugger all. So, yo.
You're not wrong.
I'm going to take that on still. It might just be only me talking about the full 10 teams, dog. Straight up. It's like, it might be me talking about the full 20 teams, sorry, 10 half. But, yeah. Like, I'll run that, man. Straight up.
Did you say earlier on? Did you say you're in there till at least Tuesday? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to do spanners on Monday with me and Ray?
100%. I love that, man.
I'll hit up Ray and I'll let him know.
Yeah. Oh, what? Okay.
Whatever time would be best for you, I can force Ray.
Okay.
Whatever time is best.
Because I might. Oh no, Tuesday. Yeah. So no, surgery wouldn't be on Monday. So yeah, surgery would be on Tuesday. So yeah, Monday anytime. Yeah.
Yeah. Hit me. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up on I'll message you on Twitter or whatever. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Also, half of WWE supports West Ham at this point. Clips. Let's be real about it. You got I mean, I was watching clips. I don't know if you saw Clips' video on YouTube the other day, or maybe like a week ago at this point. I don't remember. Time means nothing to me anymore. But like Clips was listing off all of the West Ham fans. It was like Triple H, Seth Rollins, this person, that person, that person, that person. It's like half of WWE at this point.
Yeah.
It's kind of mad.
What was the one on? It was, hold on. It was 9:30, so it's like what? Around 2:30 in the morning your time. What was that one? And it was on, and there was these guys having beef in the ring tonight. I forget what it wasn't. It was WWE. I'm sure of it.
Tonight you had SmackDown was on from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. our time.
That must have been it. Yeah, that must have been it.
Yeah, and then AEW Rampage was on 3 a.m. till 4 a.m. our time.
No, this was. Oh, hold on. No, it wasn't. It wasn't SmackDown. It was the other one.
Rampage.
What's the other one called?
Yeah. AEW Rampage. That was 3 till 4 this tonight.
Because these guys were beefing in the ring. And the one guy was wearing like a red tank top on. And they were beefing in the ring.
See, so I didn't see either of them tonight. Let me double check who was wrestling on it.
Yeah, there was some guy who was beat. I think he had dreads. They were like either twisties or dreads. But he had a red tank top on, and he was beefing in the ring. Like just standing there, kind of like giving it like Billy Big Boots, and I didn't know who he was.
I'm trying to think who'd have a red tank top. Who else was on Rampage? Who started Rampage? I know it was Billy Gunn. Who was it? It was Billy Gunn, Sting. It might not be Rampage. It might be in AEW. It might be in WWE. Who would have red tank top? I'm just scrolling through their Twitter feeds now to remember what the hell happened. Because again, I didn't see the shows tonight. I was going to do a video on my wrestling channel about it, but I just couldn't be bothered. I just had too much stuff to do, and I was too tired, and I was like, no, I can't do it tonight.
This was about 20 to 4 your time.
Yeah,
I'd say 20 to 4 your time. It was in the middle of it.
It must have been SmackDown. Oh, yeah. No, it was. Yeah. No, it definitely was. Because Xavier Woods had like a red light t-shirt type thing on.
Yeah. That's it.
SmackDown.
That's it.
SmackDown. Oh, they're doing a thing. Yeah, they're doing a thing with Xavier Woods and Roman Reigns. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, because they were going off. Oh, hold on. We got Australia in the building.
Oh.
We got Australia in the building. Look at this.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
That's my two favorite brothers.
My man.
Oh, brand new.
How are we doing, boys?
Good. I just gotta go to the loo. Give me 2 seconds.
How are you, Kieran, bro? How's things?
I'm all right, CW. Just been working away all week, and just got back yesterday. So yeah, all good, man. All good.
Fair.
The summer is kicking in, as you can see. It's starting to get warm here. So
whereas we're getting the heating on more and more commonly now, so that opposite vibe right now. That opposite vibe. Lots of bringing the duvets from the bedroom into the living room when I'm sitting on the computer and working.
We're always the opposite for our summer, your winter. You know, it's always that. And I talk to my mates, and I do a Zoom call with them, on WhatsApp, and they get annoyed with me because I'm sitting out in the sun.
Yeah. I can respect. What's the temperature? What kind of temperature are we saying?
Well, officially, summer doesn't kick off to the 1st of December, but in Brisbane, we're hitting 28, 29 now. So summer has really started. You know,
I mean,
just not officially.
Yeah, for us, that's like the most summer we're ever gonna get, really. If we're being honest
Yeah,
about it.
I know.
28, everyone's outside, no tops on. Everything's going wild, barbecues nonstop. Yeah,
I know. Brilliant,
yeah.
Everybody's stripping up Mary Park at lunchtime in London, just going to get like that. Look, get a bit of sun. And it's strange, Charlie, because I was like that when I first got here, you know, over 30 years ago. But you spend most of your time now avoiding the sun. You really do, because it's so hard and it's so brutal. It rips you to pieces, mate. Even though I was working out in the guy's yard last week, you know, we're doing some work in his house, and my nose is burnt, my arms are burnt. You know, it's really vicious here, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do. It's amazing.
To be fair, I'm a big guy. I'm hairy. I got long hair. I got long beard. I'm not built for any kind of heat. So the second summer comes around, everyone else is doing that. I'm not. I'm like, I'm finding shade and I'm staying in that shade until
and that's sensible.
September.
That's just sensible, mate. That's what we do here now, mate. You just get to the shade, mate. You just don't, because you know, if you want a bit of a colour to your face, just walking around here is enough. You don't have to bathe in it, you know. You just walk about, you'll get colour to your face. You get your arms and your legs coloured. You don't need to sunbathe in it. Believe me, it's just so brutal. And I just find it. I don't know about climate change. You probably know a lot more about it than me. But I remember when I used to go to Spain, you know, in my younger days, you know, I must have been there half a dozen times. Yeah, you could sit around the beaches there, you know, after day and, you know, get a bit burnt, not a bit. Here, half an hour laying on that beach, mate, you're burning bad, right? That's all it takes. It's a much more vicious sun here than it is in Europe, I think. But there you go.
Yeah, I can't be dealing with it. I can't be dealing with it. Me and my girlfriend have wanted to go, like one of the many places we've both said we'd like to go at some point would be New Zealand, for example. And
beautiful.
That sounds too close to Australia heat-wise for me to be able to deal with. I can't be lying to you. It sounds like an issue.
There's a big difference in temperatures there, mate. It's a lot cooler, a lot nicer in climate. You know, it's more like England, New Zealand than it is, you know, Australia.
You're saying all the right things right now.
If you go at the right time of year, New Zealand, it's beautiful. It's so lush, it's so green. And that's stunning, stunning. The South Island I went to, Charlie, it was beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful.
You say it's beautiful, but is it as good as Brixton in the middle of June? I don't know. Kieran. I don't know, all right?
Well, the last time I was in Brixton, the riots were going on, so it's probably a little bit better.
Sure. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, I don't know, Croydon, and 10 being Brixton, what are we saying about how good New Zealand is?
I think New Zealand's an 8, mate. It's an 8.
Fair enough. It's almost there. It's almost there.
Oh, dear. I'll tell you what, you know, West Ham Clips is on there. That's quite ironic, actually, because I was fucking about on YouTube earlier, and it came up again. You know the Gogglebox one, Charlie?
Yes. Yeah.
And we beat Tottenham, and which you are probably famous for now. But that came up, and I sat there with my son, who's 19, and we watched it again. I've watched it about 6 times, mate. It just brings a smile to my face, that whole video. He'd done it so well, man. It was so brilliant. And yourself and Affers, like, your dry sense of humour in it just come through brilliantly. My boy was laughing at you. You know, when you go, I think that was a very bad idea. Well, all I can say was a very bad idea when they scored the own goal. All them little bits, right? Oh, man, it was great. And Expressions is a star, I think, in it. He's fantastic.
I like Expressions a lot. I like Expressions a lot. I like him a lot. He gets flack because he's so OTT about everything, but I like him a lot. I really do.
No, I love it. That's how you should be. Like, he cares.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, like I'm from, like, you know me, I'm from North London and whatever, and it's just like, that's just everyone I know. Do you know what I mean? I like him a hell of a lot, that guy. I've got a lot of time for him.
I have a lot of time for that boy. I think he's funny. He just wears his heart on his sleeve and he just goes for it. But even when they scored the first couple of goals, the way he was dancing and slagging off Antonio, where are you now? And it was just funny, man. It was really, really good. So I was delighted to watch it again. Yeah. So well done, Mr. Clip.
It's a banging video. It is an absolute bang. The second I saw it, I was like, okay. Like before I'd even watched it, I was like, this is a bang, such a good idea. Makes sense in it, easy stuff.
Mate, you were unbearded then, Charlie, and you look 10 years younger, didn't you?
It's so long right now. Okay, it's so long. I need to get. I was gonna shave it earlier. I just didn't. I couldn't be asked. I'll be real with you. I just couldn't be asked. I have to wake up early tomorrow before the match anyway, so I might do it before the match. But I do get that a lot. People. The amount of time I speak to people, like for work or whatever, who have known me for a little while, and they're like, "How old are you?" I can't. You're either like 24 or 34, and then like I shave, and then they're like, "Oh my god, you're definitely way younger," and all this other sort of stuff. I get it all the time. But
yeah, but a beard does suit you, mate. I think it looks good on you, mate. So
I appreciate that. It's not as bad. I mean, old Hammers chat Charlie with the like full-on Gandalf beard. I'm not quite there yet. But it is quite long. It is quite long, and I haven't cut my hair since over a year at this point. So that's really long as well. Yeah, that's really long as well. Like, I know it gets long because I can put my hand up and touch the back of it, so I know it's like super long. Yeah, I know it's super long. So that might have to. I'll have to do something about that at some point. Get a fresh trim like Peach did, but yeah.
Well, at least you've got no grey in it, mate. Look, it looks perfect.
I'll tell you what, the camera helps. I've got a lot more than you see. I'll be real with you. I've got a lot more than you can see. My mum, not to put my mum on blast, but my mum says she went grey when she was like 18. She said she started to go grey when 18, right? And like, I have more grey hairs than the camera looks like I have. Like, it looks like I have none, but trust me, it's an issue. To be honest with you, I don't mind too much, but it is what it is. Like, life goes on, but
there's clips. Yeah, how did Affers get that shit off that quick? He really did. It was instant.
It was because earlier on in the thing, he said, or someone in the chat said something like, "Oh, if we score a third."
Yeah, I think I remember it because I think I watched you watching them. I watched it, and he said something about it. Yeah.
I reckon you were both there, to be fair. I think you were both there.
Yeah, we were.
Because I remember saying no, like vividly saying no, not happening. I'm not doing it. And he was like, yeah, whatever. So I think the second it went in, he was ready. And I think potentially he knew. I don't know. I don't think he did because he was trying not to look at the chat and everything else.
Because I remember you, Charlie. You were a few seconds in front of him, weren't you?
Yeah.
And you were trying to hide the fact that you knew we just scored a banger.
Which was why, because I full screened it for that exact reason. Yeah. Because I was I knew, and he wasn't looking, and I was trying to just like casually say stuff which didn't look. And when he was like this, I remember like putting myself back on the screen and saying sort of like, but not trying to ruin it because I knew like this was a moment, and I was like, it's not going to be the same if I'm like sat there like because I knew already or whatever. Yeah. So I was just like, lock it down. But I think that was maybe why. But
it was a moment. And like we're Clips done here, Mr. Clips. I think I'll watch it at least half a dozen times. And when I'm feeling shit again, I'm going to watch it again. Because it really cheers me up, mate. It really cheers me up. I mean, it's great.
Hey, Kieran, do you have your son's link for his new song?
I'll send it to you.
No, I know, but I'm just saying you should put it in the chat because it's live, man. Charlito, I'm showing you, Kieran's son can spit, dog.
I ain't heard this at all.
I just don't know how to do it.
Kieran's son can spit like the best of them, dog. Like the best of them. Swear.
Yeah, I need you to have a listen, Charlie, because I'm too old to know whether it's good or bad. Right?
It's live. It's live. It's banging. It's banging.
Listen, I trust Peach's opinion 100%. If Peach says it's good, then it's good. I trust Peach.
And Kieran, if you can put the link in the chat, wicked. If not, I'm gonna send the link that you sent me on WhatsApp to Charlito on WhatsApp. Trust me.
I think my boy's here. I can ask him whether he can do it for me. If he can send it to the chat, I'll ask him.
Oh, he'll be able to.
Give me a minute, mate. We'll see.
Yeah. I was Charlie. I was well impressed, man. Because you got it's like It's like me doing that grime sound, because I got like the Canadian accent, so it sounds different, right? He got the Australian accent, and he does the grime sound. So like, oh, it's dope, it's dope,
I'm
it's
happy to hear
dope.
it.
I want to run a tune with the boys still, and do like, because the thing between grime and hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Hip hop is all 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how they rap. I rock on beat. Cha,
Yeah.
ga, rock, C. But then the UK, they go 5 instead of 4. So like, I rock, no, wait, now. I'm C,
Yeah.
so, out, tau. When, you know what I mean? But like, that's
Yeah.
really simplistic. But they get critical with it. You know what I mean? They get elusive with it. But like that's just the only difference, Doc. It's the only difference.
They're way faster as well. Like in
Oh
general.
no,
General.
that's what I'm saying. That's basic. That's basic.
Yeah.
But it's like that's the basic, because you could put the 4 like you could put 2, 3, 4 words in the same 4. You know what I mean? I'm just
Yeah.
like the basic. Like
Yeah.
that General Lee cat.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The General Lee cat. It's all 5. It's all, instead of 4 to 1, it's 5 to 1. But like he might put 3 words in one of those 5s. So it might be like 3 word, 4 word, 2 word, 1 word, 3 word, but it's still on that kind of beat. You know what I mean? 1 to 5. Trust me.
What you trying to do, mate? We right, do it, Adam. All right.
I mean,
What's he go by, Karen? It's Artixan, isn't it? Artixan.
Yeah, that's it. No, yeah. He's gonna come out in a minute and see if he can do it. He reckons he can, but no good ask me. I've done it. I've done well actually connecting to see you, Sue. That's it. There's my limits. How you been today, Peachy boy?
All right, man. I had a little operation. They cut up some things from my lungs, and we're gonna send them to get cultured, and then find out like what the real problem is, so they can like antibody them and then kill off whatever is causing all this shit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have the
it's
camera?
good news. It's good news.
You had the camera down, did you?
Yeah, that was it. It's called what is it? It's bronchioscopy, some shit like that. It's called, man. So
yeah,
no, that's good. And they need to do some more, because they didn't want to do too much, because I'm not breathing the best right now. Like I'm on these breathing things, so they didn't want to do too much. So they're gonna do the rest next Tuesday, and hopefully they'll find something there. Then they'll find more. Still waiting to hear back from like ultrasound and some other tests that I've been in, like with my chest, abdominal, diabetes, all that shit. It's big. It's a heyday. It's a day at the park, Doc. It's a day at the park. If West Ham beat Wolves tomorrow, it'll be a day at the park on the roller coasters and Ferris wheels with some cotton motherfucking candy, dog. How do you mean?
Get in there. Hell yeah.
Hello.
How you going, lads?
All right, take Sam. What are you saying, good boy?
Yeah, good, bro. Good. You know what I mean?
Yo, you can get the tune up in the chat, yeah?
Yeah, I can do that. What do you want? Spotify or YouTube? What do you want? Like platform wise.
YouTube. The Who Are Your Rivals? That one.
Yeah.
Who are my rivals? Yeah.
Where's my rival? Yeah, that's the one.
Robert Singleton's in the place. Richard Cox is in the place. Great to see you, Peach. Good to see you, Richard. How's JAK to the E? Morning, chaps. How are you? How are you, Charlito Boss? How are you feeling right now? What food is on your mind right now at this exact second?
Bro,
how are you feeling, and what food is on your mind?
I don't know. I'm hungry. Look, we got groceries coming tomorrow before the match.
What's the first thing you're gonna open? And eat?
It's a great shout. I don't know. Whatever's the easiest to throw in my face. Probably crisps, just because it will be quick. I can open it and it just starts going. Do you know what I mean? But like, I'm not gonna lie, that is probably the case. I don't know, maybe like bacon sandwich or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But
Oh, bacon, Sonny, yes,
I'm like
please.
hungry right now because I don't know. I need more food. I need more food. What about you? You've been on a food journey today already with the conversations.
Oh,
I don't know, Kieran, I don't know if you heard it, but Peach has been talking to the hospital staff about food. There's been big combos happening. I've been hearing it all, bro. I've been hearing it all.
It's inspired by you, Charlie. He's into the food now. What's the talk about?
I think Peach. To be fair, I think Peach was always into the food. I think I just go on about it to everyone else to the point where everyone else doesn't shut up about it now. Bit's my fault. But I think Peach is too much of a learned individual to be anything to do with me. I think Peach knows the food innately. It's within him.
No, his farmer restaurant are going bust if he don't get out of hospital soon. They need him back. They need him back.
Not many, man. That shawarma restaurant's gonna be. Oh my days. Charlie, look at Robert Singleton. Charlie arose between two thorns.
Not right at all. Not right at all, Rob. Robert, that's just incorrect. We both know it, and we both know it.
Yeah, I'm pretty prickly. Charlie, are you still going, or have you had a lay down and getting up? Because what are you, about 5 in the morning?
Yeah, 5:14. I'm going to bed relatively soon. I'm going to bed relatively soon, and then wake up early before the match, do everything I need to do, work-wise, and shopping and all that stuff, and then watch along at 2:30.
You got to watch along, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Watch along at 2:30. Show starts at 2. I get on at 2:30. So no, I've still got to sleep before then. And then the day after that, on Sunday, I'm doing a watch along for Survivor Series, WWE Survivor Series, which is that's gonna be mad long because WWE doesn't know how far. But I think that starts at I don't know what time that starts, 1 a.m. something like that. So that's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a long one. Matches are easy compared to that. Matches are easy compared to WWE shows where they're like, yo, what if we went 8 hours? And I'm like, yeah, all right, okay.
Okay.
So but yeah, no, watch it on 2:30. So I got to get.
Is that with a few other people, Charlie?
No, resting one again is by myself. I'm just seeing
how
it feels.
Yeah,
man.
So there was a wife in there.
I'm just seeing how it feels at the moment doing it because it feels like it would be the exact same thing. It feels like doing a watch along for football and wrestling would be the same thing, but it's so different. What I'm doing is so different. So I'm just sort of doing ones here and there to see how I feel, laying myself into it. Yeah, no, that's by myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one I did the other day was 4.5 hours by myself.
So we're gonna stop. We're just gonna turn off the whole
Yeah.
thing. And I'm gonna flush it.
Well, I think what you do is really good. I can sit here with Clive and Pete and chat yourself, chat away like. One goes for a wee and the other one comes out. I'm lost. I don't know what to say. I don't know how you do it on your own.
I thought the document
You get used to it.
It takes
you get
so long.
it helps that there's a football match there. Do you know what I mean? So I said this is the formula. If you were to word it that way on the watch alongs now, is I'll talk about the match when the ball is moving, when the ball is progressing. I'll sort of talk about what's happening and think about what's happening, and then when they're just passing it around at the back, or the goalkeepers, or they're setting up for a throw-in or something, I look at the chat. Whatever the chat is saying, that's what I'm talking about. And then you just flip between the two. When I first started doing it, when Tom left originally in December last year, so almost a year ago, they went that was a mess. Oh my god, I was lost.
Really fast.
But now I think I'm okay. Now I think I'm alright at it. Well, I can deal with it at least. I can deal with it at least.
No, you run it well, mate. It's like rolled off the tongue now, doesn't it, for you?
It helps again that I'll talk about anything for whatever
Yeah.
amount of
Anything.
time. That helps. That helps. That helps.
Filter
That
time
helps.
in.
Yeah. All I need is one topic, and I'm like, oh, I'll just go. I remember once must be about 2 months ago, or something like that. My girlfriend was like, "You really could just talk about anything." We were lying in bed. She was like, "You really could just talk about anything." I was like, "Probably." And she went, "Just talk about crisps." And I was like, and then for like 10 minutes, I just did not stop, like barely taking a breath. Just go, go, go. She's like, "Yeah, there you go. That's how it is. It is what it is." So that helps. It is.
I think Gonzo's done the Pringle argument. We can't keep going with that.
The girls in the emergency.
I still don't know where everyone stands on it.
They're stuck on like
Half the people are wrong and half the people are correct. This is the trick to it. This is the trick with food, right? This is why food is always the topic, okay? Everyone has an opinion.
2 hours on it, then I'll go to sleep.
Everyone has an opinion. So as long as you just lay in a little sprinkle of food talk, people can just go forever. You don't even need to tell them anything. You just go, hey, Pringles, are they not a crisp? And you sit there and the chat will just have their own. It's fun.
They have the debate, don't they?
I'm just on a phone call, so I'm gonna come get my roti in about.
It's 100% what it's like. So it's not too bad. It's not. It's easier than you think it is.
I want it.
It's
I want a
easier than
hamburger first. I forgot.
And hamburgers in the fridge too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You want the door closed?
Yes, please. Okay. I just had to talk with my nurse. My nurse.
Wait, we heard it all.
Oh shit! I thought I put you on mute, dog. Straight up.
Your donut. We heard everything. We weren't ignoring it, obviously.
Well,
we're gentlemen.
It wasn't anything provocative. It was beautiful.
No.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful talks.
Yeah.
It was big plays.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Just
talks,
leave her
big
alone.
plays. What do you mean?
Leave her alone. I know what you like.
And I started positioning myself because I had this like right down on the ground. So I'm like positioning myself so like she couldn't see two things. I was like ducking and diving like my name was Simon. Dog. How do you mean?
Peach, that boy reckons he done it. Did he put it in the chat for you? He said he did it. I don't know how he does it.
No, it ain't in no chat. No chat.
Oh no. You send it to Charlie then.
I will. Charlie, I got a bacon cheeseburger, half a bacon cheeseburger to eat. I'm gonna eat that, watch some telly, and then I got my Mama's classic chicken curry sauce, and it's like it's East Indian, and it's like the roti is in the dish. It's like you know how you get like meat and tatties in like Guinness. Well, no, it's not meat and tatties. Well, you can get a meat and tatties in like Yorkshire pudding, but it's like you know how you get like Guinness ale pie, but like open. So it's like you get the Guinness ale in the Yorkshire. It's like think of that, but the Yorkshire is a roti, and then Mama's classic curry sauce with the chicken in it is in the roti, and then they just wrap it up on top. It's heaven, dog.
That sounds beautiful.
Absolute heaven, dog. If it's in the fridge, I could eat it right now like that. But I got a bacon cheeseburger that there's just one place in the hospital, it's called 16 Mile Creek, which is a place near where I live. Google it. I live like right on 16 Mile Creek. And it's like they got this place 16 Mile. And I tell you, man, the hamburgers are like homemade. And I got half a bacon cheeseburger with all the fixings. Like I'm talking hot peppers. I'm talking what did they call it? Garlic uleo or whatever it is. I'm talking onions. I'm talking crispy, like they're like onion rings, but they're thinner. I got them on it, dog. I got mustard on it, dog. I got barbecue sauce on it, dog. I got hamburger sauce on it, dog. I got mayonnaise on it, dog. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna eat that first, and then I'm gonna dive into the roti.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, again, you're starting to make me hungry. Will you stop?
Oh, that's what I live to do. I live to do that, Karen. I live to make
I know you do, bro. I know you do, son.
Oh, love it.
Well, at least you're eating well. You're eating well, boy.
Oh yeah, no, I lost my appetite for a bit there, but now it's like back like Superman. Like, yeah, I lost my appetite. Like, I lost my appetite. Like, songs by Duran Duran, but now like my appetite's back. Like, super trap, straight up. I'm a super trap. Oh my days.
No. So what's the new? Anyone know, right? Because I
What's
keep
up?
hearing conflicting. I don't look too hard, but tell me, does anyone tell me, is Rice ill? Is he playing? Or does anyone know? Or is
Why would
it
he
one of
be
them
ill?
people?
As far as I'm aware, he's injured. I can double check, but I believe he is injured for the match.
How is he injured?
He when he went to England duty, he came back early because he had an injury.
Yeah.
I'm not certain. I'm like 90% sure he's not playing tomorrow. 90% certain, but I'd have to double check.
Oh no.
If you give me a second, I can tell you for certain. But I think he's still injured. I think it was something to do with his knee, maybe. I'm not sure. Let me double check.
Yeah, I've been hearing conflicting things. I don't know what's going on. I wasn't sure.
Maybe it is illness. I'm not sure, but for some reason my brain's saying it was a knee thing, but I might be wrong. So let Robert.
Right. See you, Robert.
Big up yourself, Frankie. Charlie Boy's brother. Big up,
Thank
Frankie
you.
Boy. I go on.
What a man.
Yeah.
I did.
The official G. It's the first time I saw Charlie Boy was on your show, Charlie.
Yeah.
It's the first time I seen him at halftime. And I was like, this guy.
That was December last year. That was when Tom left, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And CB messaged me, and he was just like, "Yo, if you need anything, let me know." And I was like, "Yes,
that's the type
help,
of boy he is, man.
help,
Yeah.
please." And he stepped in and helped me out massively, and he always does. But yeah, no, that was December last year.
Yeah, that's the type of boy he is, man. He's top quality, man.
Yeah, he's great value, isn't he?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolute ledge, man.
Yeah. So we could see Crowd in. Is that what we're saying now? Crowd could make an appearance? Is that
If
the
Rice
answer?
isn't playing, I think Lanzini, to tell you the truth, against Wolves, but it could be Crowd.
Yeah. Could be, mate. Could be, PG. That could be the answer.
You never know, do you?
Or Noble.
Oh no!
I'd rather have Noble come on in like the
Please
60th, 70th minute. There's an impact sub. I know he doesn't give that too much impact, but for the impact that he can give of knowledge of the game and just tightening it up, I'd like to see him like last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I figured it out. So, he's probably not going to play. Probably not. The reason I thought it was knee thing, this is why I had the word knee in my head, was the article came out. There was an article either earlier today or yesterday. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was earlier today on Football London that said, and this is the quote, Declan Rice was unable to train ahead of Liverpool match and was, quote, on his knees, quote, with illness, according to David Moyes. Yet he is still declared himself fit and ran the midfield. So he may play, but he was apparently very ill, and the knee thing comes from that. That's where I was getting my confusion from.
Right. So he was sick with something. They're not calling it COVID, obviously, or some kind of flu or.
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't be COVID, only because he literally wouldn't even be able to go near. Like he'd just be quarantined, wouldn't he? So it can't be that. It must be something else.
Right.
But at the same time, if he's, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I would be shocked if he played. If it's as bad as they're suggesting, I would be shocked if he played.
Right. So like Peachy said, he either used Crow or Lanzini or Noble, didn't you? And, Noble scares me because much as I love him, I don't think he can do it anymore. So it slows everything down.
I think they all scare me to some extent. You know, I think the safest answer is probably Crow. I would go with Lanzini. but I don't know what I haven't watched Wolves enough this season to know what they're like now Nuno's gone. If it was Nuno's team last year, I'd be able to talk about it a bit more. But like, I think the difference between Crowell and Lanzini would be more like a tactical one as opposed to like whatever. So I at my stage, I would safely go with Crowell. We'll see though, I guess. And it wouldn't surprise me if Noble was the one who got put in.
No,
I mean, Moyes seems to trust Noble, so
he does. Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I don't mind too much if it's Noble, to be honest with you. Like I think I've rated his performances higher than most people have this season, which is probably why. But like, if it is Noble, I'm like, it's not ideal, but none of them are ideal to any sort of extent, I guess.
Yeah, it depends on that type of game, doesn't it, Charlie? I mean, there's some games where Noble can sit in there and control the game.
Mm.
And there are other games where it sort of passes him by a bit, where, you know, we seem to slow down in that midfield when they're coming at you through the middle, and he's not up to it. But it depends on the opposition with Noble at the moment for me. And maybe Wolves are the perfect team for him. He might be able to sit in there and just ping balls around and dictate the game. Sure. Like you, I haven't seen enough of Wolves to say that.
Oh yeah, I've just watched significantly less football this season than I usually do, so I haven't seen like enough of them to really figure it out. Usually I'd be able to go, oh, they play like this and they do this and that and the other, but I've just not watched anywhere near enough football this season to even begin to confidently say anything. But I'd be interested. I'd be interested to see which way it goes. I mean, if Rice is declaring himself fit to play, then I guess there's a high probability of him starting. But if he's on his knees through sickness when he's training, it doesn't matter how well he's playing. You can't.
Yeah. He ain't going to be fit. He's going to be a bit under the weather.
You can drop to your knees with sickness during a training match and still do really well. But if you drop to your knees in the middle of a Premier League football game, it's a totally different story. You just can't. It just can't happen, you know.
Yeah, we'll see. But like
we'll
I said,
see.
It's Wolves. I mean, I think if it was the Liverpool game that we just played, you know, it'd be a massive, massive loss, wouldn't it, in coming out of the game and not playing. But against Wolves, maybe we can manage it. Maybe we can handle it in what we got.
Yeah, they're not having the greatest season they've ever had. I mean, like, I think I looked up. I think at home they're way worse than they have been away. Let me double check all games. Yeah, so their last two. So it's not way worse, but their last two home matches they won. But before that, they'd lost 4 competitive games in a row at home. So they've played 6 competitive games. They've lost 4, 1, 2 at home.
Yeah.
And then during preseason, they were losing for fun at home as well. But they also concede a fair amount, do Wolves. Like a fair amount.
Yeah.
When was the last time they kept a clean sheet?
That Wang, it seems to be hitting his stride for him, doesn't he? He's doing all right.
Yeah. Hwang Hee-chan's done really well since moving there on loan. I mean, he's the sort of player that, again, if this was a Nuno team and they were playing that sort of Nuno plays that like very defensive counter-attacking football, right? They like to ping the long balls, they like to go for it, they like to sit deep, and then they'll hit you with pace, they'll hit you with Adama, they'll hit you with Jota, for example, and then Raul Jimenez will be in and around to sort of finish it off. I don't know how they're playing. If they're playing like that and Hwang Hee-chan was in that side, I would be utterly terrified. But I think their side just looks not as scary to some extent. But again, I mean,
no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
And I think, to be fair, I think we've been a lot better at breaking those types of sides down this season than we were last season. We're having way more possession of the ball, for example. We're really stepping to teams. So again, I can't really tell you how they play properly. That's just me going off what they used to play and assuming it's relatively similar because I know at least they're playing a 3 at the back. So it might be somewhat similar. But yeah, Hwang, I mean, he's going to be... It's more scary to me if Rice isn't playing, mainly because we don't have Ogbonna as well. If we had Ogbonna and Rice wasn't playing, then I'd still be relatively confident. But there's going to be enough disruption at centre back to where Rice is usually Rice is I think one of his best traits, I know most people disagree, but I think one of his best traits is when he does drop into defense and he can just sit there and he has this unbelievable ability to screen in that midfield ahead of the back four. And if we had Ogbonna, then we might not need that as much. But it doesn't matter who really partners, it's going to be concerning, right?
It's like, Ogbonna, right, the two mainstays of the team. When you lose two of them in a week, in the same, in 1 week, basically, for one game, it can be disrupting, can't it? It's because, I mean, Ogbonna's been fabulous for the last 18 months. He's been brilliant. And so is Rice, obviously. But to lose both, it can be a bit disrupting. Even though I think Dawson will come in and do a job. I even fancy him to score, actually, Dawson. But you don't want to, and I've always said this, Charlie, about this year when people get, get carried away. Oh, top four, we're going to win the title, we're going to be top two. Well, it all depends on injuries like this. Losing players at critical times, and I think Ogbonna's a massive loss for us. I really do.
Agree.
And
I agree. I think there's a lot of positive. Yes, 100%, 100%. I think there's I think I can spin it positively, but there's no way you can say that it doesn't in some way affect the team in a serious way. I think it's dealable, it's manageable.
Yeah, exactly. It is manageable because we're lucky enough to have 4 centre halves that are pretty decent.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
To Moyes, I look at it through Moyes' eyes. He's my first pick centre half. And then it's Zuma. Yeah. And it will be Zuma eventually, the first pick centre half. But for the last 18 months, he's his first pick centre half. And he's not there. Now, obviously, Rice is the first name on the team sheet. He might not be there. So, But I think with the Ogbonna thing, of course, we're lucky enough to have a centre half. I think it can still come in and do a job. But it is still a loss. It still disrupts his little game plan.
I mean, the easy comparison is Leicester, right? When they won the title and everything else. And I think that's the easy comparison to make to the sort of season we're having and the sort of season they had then. And I think they had it was something stupid, only 15 players played above a certain amount of minutes that season because they just didn't get injuries, not to important players. And if at any point during that season they missed Vardy or Mahrez or Kante, or even arguably you could say, what's his name? Centre back. Their captain at the time. If you'd lost any of those, if you'd lost any of those for 9 months, we are Ogbonna, he's not going to play for the rest of the season.
They wouldn't have done it.
They probably wouldn't have done it.
No, you're exactly right, mate. You're exactly right. When I remember that season, as we all do, thinking, look, the injuries will come in, they'll start to drop back. The injuries never came. I remember Vardy being out for a few weeks, but he came back in a relatively short time, and they managed it. And they just didn't seem to have any injuries. And was it after that? Weren't a lot of people looking at their medical team and coaching staff after that, Charlie? Going, well, how did they do it? How did they limit the injuries after that season? Yeah. People were just looking at it going, there's something going on there. How did you do it? Because it's just not normal, is it, to go through nearly a whole season without any major injuries?
No, and I mean, we've been relatively lucky the last year or so, but this sort of thing was happening. Like you say, it's fortunate that we do have 4 good centre backs, and I think for me, I'm just as confident, regardless of whether it's Dawson or Diop. I think there's a partnership to be there, and I think we're going to see all 3 of them at some point partner up in different ways over the course of the next month or so. By January, you have to say you probably know what your strongest 2 would be. Or the one that you're most think are most reliable. So it is going to be a loss. Even me, who thinks it's relatively manageable, I think it is going to be a big loss. But but then again, it's not if we do have Rice and Souček, and they're both in form ahead of them, and we do have Fornals on the right, on the left, Bowen on the right, dropping back, dropping deep. We have Cresswell, we have Kufal or Ben Johnson. All of a sudden, as long as it's only one, it's not the end of the world.
No, it's not the end of the world. For sure.
Yeah.
No,
We've still got enough good defenders there that we should be able to still come through it. It's just we might see one less clean sheet every so often, I guess.
Yeah. I was just, to be
At
honest,
least
when I
it's not a
first got
center
the news,
forward, because if it was a center forward, we'd be muckered.
Yeah.
well, that's the other side of the coin. We're still waiting for him to get injured, aren't we? But what he's done, I'll tell you what Antonio's done. He's gone after Jamaica. He's jumped into that black magic, right? They've given him something, and they've done something, and now he's hitting bangers from 30 yards. So it can go better for us.
I agree with you.
Yeah, that goal against the US was insane.
What was that?
What's going on? What's he doing?
It was mad. The first goal he scored against El Salvador was decent. Like that was, but it was a very Antonio goal. He drifts out wide. He was pure counter-attacking. There wasn't a single person near him. Takes on a defender, slots it past the goalkeeper. Happy as you like. It was a good goal, right? And I remember reading reviews of that game because I did a video on it on Hammers Chat, and I was reading up about the game. And all the people were saying that like the plan for Jamaica was they brought him on with 15 minutes to go, and then he was going to start against the US. And the US are obviously the big team in that group of teams in their qualification group. And I was like, I was just terrified. I was terrified. I was like, oh my God, it's gonna happen. And it did happen, but it turned out to be just him banging it in from 30 yards away, an absolute screamer.
That's the first goal he scored for West Ham outside the box. 7 years. 7 years since he scored one from outside the box. Unbelievable. I don't know. If we see him in shots on tomorrow or tonight for me, we'll know. Is he going back to Rosette or is he hitting top corners?
No, he's going back to Rosette, and if you watch the watch along, you'll hear me complain about it because he's definitely going to go back to Rosette. He's hit one in from range in 7 years. Stop trying.
He's going to start banging them from everywhere now, isn't he?
Did he ever stop? I don't know. I always said this, and I think this is a really harsh thing to say, but I'm convinced he was scoring more just because he was having to kick the ball from closer to the goal because he was up front as opposed to on the wing. And I'm certain the fact that he got the ball, he would almost shoot it the exact same amount of seconds since he got it, but just because he got it in a more advanced position, it meant he couldn't blast it over. I'm certain of it. It's a harsh thing to say, but I am certain of it.
He didn't have as much time to go over the bar.
Listen, I can't wait for him to prove me wrong, to bang it in from 30 yards like an absolute beast. It's going to be incredible. Not going to happen, mind, but I can't wait for it to happen if it does.
Me neither. Me neither.
We'd all laugh at that. Well,
no. I'm gonna dip out and leave you two to it. I'm off to bed, so I get up.
Charlito, thank you very much for coming on, man. It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, bro. And I will hit you up about Spanners, and I'll get you on there, Peach. On.
Well, I'm looking forward to that.
Is Sunday better for you than Monday? It's up to you, whichever's best for you.
No, Sunday's just as good as Monday, man. Honest.
Okay, I'll hit up Ray and I'll ask him, and I'll be in touch. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
All right, love you, boys. Speak to you later.
I'll see you on your watch line this afternoon, mate.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll see you
then. We'll call in a solo. See you, brother.
Get around.
No, I didn't expect to see you today, son. I didn't. You snuck up on me with this. What happened?
I know. Well, because Clyde put one out at 5 after 7 my time.
Yeah, I went on with Clyde this morning.
Did you? No.
Yeah.
So, all disabled teams in the building. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Stuart. Yeah, so Clyde put one out 5 after 7 in the evening my time. And just as he put it out, I get this antibiotic for my heart called magnesium. And they say that it's going to last an hour. And I was like, I need to do a show. They're like, what's more important, your heart or a show? I was like, the show. I honestly said that. I said the show. And then they said, well, can the show wait? I was like, yeah, okay, go on. What's the drug for? And then they said, your heart. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, let's get it going.
Yeah.
So.
No, I was hoping you'd pop on. I went on.
Yeah, no, me too. So I got the magnesium, and then
But I
I
didn't
had
expect
that,
you.
and then I felt a bit peckish, so I was like, I'll order some dinner in. So I ordered some dinner in, and then I went on Clyde's thing because I was outside just having a chat with some people around here, and you had the people like, "Oh, you support West Ham, you support West Ham." So I had the shirt on and that, and met a bunch of your typical United, uh, Liverpool supporters and bandwagon supporters. So met a ton of them, and then yeah, just chilling. And then I looked at the time, and it was just past 10 my time, so just past 3 his time and Clive's time. And I go on the StreamYard to see if he's still on, and he wasn't. So I said, okay, piss on that. He did a stream. I'm going to do one too. So, because I knew it would be, because I sent you the link, because I knew it would be like in the
Yeah,
afternoon your
yeah,
time.
I didn't notice it till accidentally. I noticed it came up.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is with my phone. You know when the notification thing on what it doesn't come up anymore. And I checked WhatsApp for something else, and it was there. I went shit. So I checked YouTube, and you were on with Charlie, and I didn't realize I didn't realize it was happening. And then my phone it was down to about 10%, so I had to run around get it plugged in. I thought I'd call in and say hello. But yeah, it doesn't. You use my WhatsApp used to go, yeah, 1 message, 2 message. It don't say anything anymore. I've just got to look in myself. So unless I've got to, maybe I need to do notification or get into the phone and sort that out. I don't know. But
It
anyway.
has a mind of its own, man.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. So my phone does all sorts. It goes on silent when I don't want it. It does everything, and I never touched it. Yeah, does my head.
No, it has a mind of its own because I'll go into WhatsApp and then 1 second. I'll go into WhatsApp and then one time it'll say WhatsApp and then there'll be a 2 under it. So I know I have 2 messages in WhatsApp. But then other times I just get the WhatsApp logo, click on it, and I got like 5 messages. And I'm like, what? How did I get 5 messages? It didn't tell me, but I had 2 and it said it told me. I don't know.
I know. That's what I get all the time, mate. It don't show me anything. But there
No,
you go.
I don't. And it's weird too. When I'm on WhatsApp, I might be on WhatsApp with you in the text, and then Clive or Titch will call me, and it doesn't go through. I can't hear anything. The ringing doesn't go through. And then I go to the main screen that says you've missed 2 calls by so and so, and I'm like, how? It didn't even ring. So it has to be like settings and notifications that you have to tweak, and I have to tweak them as well.
Yeah. It's got to be that, man.
So I know you talked to Clive earlier today. Who's your danger man for Wolves, and what do you think the result's going to be, man?
Jimenez is the boy I worry about because I think he's a top quality centre forward. If he gets service, what we got to do is stop him getting service. I think he's the boy to worry about because I think he's quality. I've always rated him.
What about Traore? No, you don't think Traore is worth a look at?
Yeah, there's 3 players: Traore, Jimenez, and that Huang Chan. Right, they're playing well. Traore, I think you've just got to stop him. If he gets on a roll, then he'll cause us problems. Right, it's as simple as that because he is the service for Jimenez. So we've got to stop that happening. If we can stop that happening, we negate their attack for me. So, and he's hit and miss, Traore. He can have great games again. It can be really ineffective too. So I'm not that fussed, but I think it'll be a tough game, guys. I think it'll be bloody close. I don't think this is a foregone conclusion. I'm not going for these 3-0s and 4-0s. I think we might nick it by 1 goal. I think maybe 2-1, and I think it'll be only just. I think it should be a tough game. And if you're missing, Rice as well, if Rice isn't playing, well, which nobody knows, but if he ain't playing, well, it makes it harder again. Ogbonna's definitely out, you know that. So there could be 2 mainstay players that are missing from the normal 11.
I like what you said, though. You made a lot of sense there. If you cut Traore out, you cut the ball going to Jimenez.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stop him. Stop him. Stop the service, and they're ineffective then. That's what we need to do. So, and I'm sure Moyes has got a plan for that,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not sure what it'll be.
It's like for us, and I hope no other opposition teams watching this, but for us, it's like if you cut out Suchek, you got a big advantage because Suchek's everywhere. And if you cut him out, you're going to have a way better chance of beating us than you had before you started playing us.
Well, as well as, guys, we've, like I say, Rice will be a big loss in this game because he does get us forward.
Yeah, but we need this. We need this. We need to show we're not a one-man team.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's a good point, Peach. That's a good point. We need, we do. We need to show teams that ain't all about Rice. We can beat teams without him. You're right.
Yeah, because everybody's saying, "Oh, you guys lose Rice, you guys are done." Well, let's show them. We lose Rice and we win like 2-3-0. Haha. Like let's show them we can do it.
Right. It would make another statement, wouldn't it? It'd make another statement.
Yeah, it would. It would, man.
Yeah, I like the idea of that. Give us 10 seconds about it.
No. That would be a good statement, I'll tell you that. And you got Crawl, you got Lanzini. It's a different way of playing, but it's a similar way of playing at the same time. Might be a bit more forward, but mightn't be a bit more forward because Rice is getting forward at every chance he gets now. So putting Lanzini on might just be might just be what you need. Maybe putting Lanzini, Crawl, and Suchek on as a 3. You never know. It'll be interesting to see what Moyes does. It really will.
Whether it be a straight swap, Rice not playing, throw Lanzini, or you throw Crowell in, or does he go to Noble? You've got 3 choices there. It'll be interesting. Interesting. You know what I mean?
I'm looking forward to it.
But I'm still confident, though, Benjen. We'll say Rice isn't playing. Let's just presume he's not playing. I'm still confident.
I'm still confident.
Yeah, same here. Why not? Why not?
Yeah,
I think they're more worried about us, don't you?
I'd be less confident if Antonio wasn't playing, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, that changes things when you've only got him up front. It's
like that changes the whole dynamic. Like with Rice out, it won't change the whole dynamic because Rice is going forward just as much as Lanzini's going forward. If Lanzini can't get his back as much as Rice can, well, he can, and he's a bit faster. So he might not be sturdy, dirty, big and brawly like Rice, but he can get back and tackle a man just like how Rice can, maybe even faster. So the dynamic doesn't change. With the number 10 going to a false number 9, the dynamic changes.
You're right, yeah. Lanzini can pick a pass from anywhere as well, so that gives you another.
Oh, he's on a different level, man. He's on a different level. He's a little gem for a reason, man. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Listen, Kieran, I'm gonna get off to bed because it's 10 to 1 these ways, and
is it?
Yeah, and then the match starts. The match starts at 10 o'clock in the morning our time. So
get some sleep, brother.
Yeah, I want to get like a good 8-hour kip. Maybe go down, get some brekkie in the canteen there, and then come back up and watch the match on my phone because they're not broadcasting over here. So
yeah,
I'll do that. But Kieran, it's always a pleasure talking to you, my friend.
And you, brother.
The disabled team. Let's see what he has to say on these closing moments. West Ham are good enough to win games without Rice. Agreed, and Kieran agrees too. West Ham won games last season when Rice was injured. Yes, they did. So there's no reason why West Ham can't do it again. Before we go, Kieran, what do you think about that? I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Absolutely, and I expect us to win it. but I do believe it's going to be a tough game. I think we've got to be on it. It's going to be tight. I don't think it's going to be won in the first half. This is the game that's going to go down to the last 20 minutes, and we need to nick it. And I think we will. I think we'll just get there 2-1. That's my prediction. And then Dawson scores the goal. Get your money on it.
Okay. Put your money on Dawson scoring the goal, and you hear Kieran's outlay. Kieran's outlay was it's going to come down to the last 20 minutes. I think the game's going to be done in the first 20 minutes.
Yes, I like that better. I like that
better. There you go,
people.
yeah? There you go. There you go. So, listen, everybody in the chat, they can go with Kieran, put their money, last 20 minutes of the match. There you go. They could go with Peach. Right. First 20 minutes of the match, game's finished. Let's have it.
Oh, man. I hope you're right. It's a lot less stressful.
Hell, so do I, Kieran. So do I. Fucking hell. Oh, wouldn't that be good? Antonio Dawson, Suchek, 21 minutes done. Oh yes.
I don't want you getting too worked up when you're watching the game, mate. Not good for you. You need to relax.
Yeah, but you know what's gonna happen though. You know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be that third goal syndrome, isn't it? We'll score 3 goals in the first 20 minutes, and then they'll come back and draw us 3-3. Oh, Kieran. Listen, it's always a pleasure. For everybody, please. Do I have? Hold on. Let me see if I have something. Hold on. Please, no. Hold on. No. Come on. No.
Oh yeah, we got the show coming up at 9 o'clock.
Hold on. Shush. That's what I'm trying to find. Hold on. No. Okay, so watch. Hold on. Right, how do I do this? Okay, so tomorrow, live, 11 o'clock UK time, you're going to have Football Unfocused with Kieran and Clive live. Football Unfocused from Crawley to Brisbane. And this is a special one. This is a very special one. So make sure, everybody, if you're watching now, if you're watching on a replay, tune in, 11 o'clock, Saturday, November, what's the date? Saturday, November 20th. 11 o'clock UK time, Saturday, November 20th. Kieran and Clive live. Football Unfocused. Just before the matches get underway, just before you get on the train to go to the ground, just before you eat your bacon sarnie or mark out the door to the football ground.
Yeah.
Kieran and Clive live. Football Unfocused. Kieran, tell them to watch it.
Don't forget to watch it. Oh, you can watch a replay. But what I'll try to do, I think me and Budgie will try and get to the live chat, even though it's recorded. But we'll try and get there to talk to people on the live chat.
It's even though it's recorded, it's live because it's like what they have on this StreamYard thing is Premiere. Pardon me.
Yeah.
So it's like it's live, and the advantage of it being live on the Premiere is that you have Kieran and Clive in the chat, so they can correspond with you and talk to you. You know what I mean? So
we haven't seen it yet. I don't know what's going on. You know what Titch does when he gets hold of it. So I haven't seen it. It'd be new to me.
So. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, everybody make time before you get to the match. 11 o'clock UK time. Kieran and Clive live. Football Unfocused. Have a watch.
Yeah,
you'll love it. WeStHaMRaNdoM.
You get some sleep, brother.
That's it, my son. That's it. And you know what? After tomorrow, well, not after tomorrow. It's every flipping match we go. Every match we do. Every match we play. Every match like. This is just us. This is just us. So till tomorrow, till 11 o'clock, till Kieran and Clive live Football Unfocused. Have this in your hearts from now till then.
I'm just enjoying myself, you know. I have to say, actually, you were quite when I first time I appeared on Random with yourself and Kieran and that. I actually felt that you were quite a calming influence on me.
Yeah.
Like while I was on camera, because you're
Yeah.
pretty cool. You're pretty calm on camera. You know, you're
Yes.
comfortable with it, and it made me feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know,
And I'm
I mean,
glad to hear that, because that's what I try and
no,
you know.
it's nice,
try
and
do.
that's why I agreed to do this, because I'm comfortable with you, bro. You know,
That's good, man.
that's